What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Basement, and we are back here live from the basement. The New York Rangers taking on the Chicago Blackhawks in an important game. It's another doormat that the Rangers are playing. The Chicago Blackhawks are on an 8-game winless streak, losing 7 in a row. Can the Rangers show up tonight and show that they are a real playoff contender? We are dumping games to bad teams. Subscribe, bell notice, like button. You want to be a part of the basement, a part of the ridiculousness of New York teams. Because this is what we do. We are classic for playing down to our competition. Classic for playing down to our competition. I don't care who the coach is. I don't care who the front office is running. It just seems year in, year out, we classic play down to their competition. And this just seems to be the way it goes on most most teams, but the Rangers right now can't even say that they are kicking it right now. We've lost to the Anaheim Ducks. We've lost to the Ottawa Senators last night with Shesterkin in net. The defense was nowhere to be found last night. Nowhere to be found. It's been a really rough couple of days. The Rangers blew one last night. Knicks lost today. USA knocked out today. Can we please get a win today? Can we please get a win tonight? The Jets win tomorrow can make up for some of this ridiculousness. Boy, oh boy, the Knicks got smacked around today too. And the Dallas Mavericks came out, weren't even playing that well. There was a game to be taken, and rightfully so. The players got booed. They should fire Tom Thibodeau, but we're not here to talk about the Knicks. I'm just saying, from the Rangers to the Knicks to the USA, everybody is lost in a row. Can we get some wins here, please? Get some wins here, please. Been absolutely ridiculous. And if they're finally playing Kravtsov, the kid, there's an idea. High draft pick. Maybe you should play him a little bit more. Instead of sending him to Russia, he gets injured. He has weird injuries on top of that. I get all that, but at least he's a trade piece if you have to trade him. At least he's a trade piece, man. But you're not even playing him. You're playing Ryan Carpenter, who the guy doesn't even score. Ryan Carpenter he's a low ceiling veteran, doesn't score. He's a bottom 6 player. What do you have? 1 goal? He has like 1 goal. I mean, why are we not playing the other kid? I want to keep seeing him play. So Yaroslav Halak is getting the start in net tonight. Personally, I felt he should have gotten the start last night, considering he was the goalie in net when we beat the Ottawa Senators on Wednesday night. I figured that's the way it should have been. But they played Shesterkin last night, and I'm not even blaming Shesterkin. It was our defense. Our defense was a bunch of statues out there last night. Jacob Trouba, Adam Fox, Keandre Miller. Guys were skating around, all 3 of them, like they were just standing still statues, man. That's exactly what it looked like to a bad team. We made the Ottawa Senators last night look like a Stanley Cup contender, and they're nothing more than an NHL doormat. Now the Chicago Blackhawks come in again. They've lost 7 in a row, 8 winless games. We've gone to overtime and won. We should win this game, but I'm going to stop saying things like that. Mikhailov, first cellar dweller accounted for. Mikhailov's in the basement. Morning to you too, Mikhailov. I would have liked to say great morning, but the Aussie and the USA lost. And the New York Knicks lost. Yep, I know. I don't care who plays well today for the Rangers. Let's just win. Amen, Mikhailov. There's too much losing going on in the last 48 hours, brother. I hear you on that. I was just saying it too, man. The Rangers last night, USA, the New York Knicks, and Australia. I mean, right. I don't care who plays well tonight. Just freaking win. The Blackhawks are trash, man. They are trash. Now, the Rangers have always been in trade conversations to get Patrick Kane over here to have a playoff push and a real good shooter on our team. Another good shooter along with Zibanejad, Panarin, Kreider. We're trying to get Patrick Kane over here. However, Patrick Kane's an older player. He's an older veteran guy. I like him. He's won 3 Stanley Cups. I get it. But he's older. I will not sacrifice the future for an older player that you're going to have a rental for half the season. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. I'm not going to give up anybody from the kid line. Not Hedel, not Laffy, not Kakko, not Keandre. None of them. Those guys have to be Rangers for a long time. Do not include any single one of them in a trade to get Patrick Kane. Years ago, I'm all for it. Not now. Yeah, Mikhailov, let's just go. Let's just get this game rolling, man. We're playing another bad team. And Halak is in net. He's 1-5-1 for us as a starter, as a backup. He's 37 years old. The guy's been a journeyman goalie for a long time. He used to be the biggest Ranger killer. The Rangers could never score on Halak when he was on the Islanders and multiple other teams. But now he comes to the Rangers, and he's still a Ranger killer because he's lost a lot of games in net for us. Isn't that funny? But it's true. So, brother, for your Vikings tomorrow and my Jets, McKellar, I'm going to try. I'm going to really try to save my voice for that tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to try to keep my emotions in check tonight. You know how I can do that? If the Rangers just come out and score goals right off the bat and just keep pushing goals, then I'll be completely fine and I won't get all crazy because I got to save all that for our game tomorrow, brother. Our game tomorrow, man. That's what's going to be a good thing there, man. Yeah, USA was flat today, man. Australia, too. Like I saw Lionel Messi scored his first goal in the World Cup. Who knew, man? That's like the Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky of soccer, man. I never knew he had never scored a goal in the World Cup. Is that true? Who knew? Right? Who knew, man? So it's just morning for you. Now I can say I did a game earlier today, up all day. You went to sleep, and now we're getting up, and we are doing another game. Isn't that funny? This part of the country to yours, man. It's crazy. And again, man, we're looking forward to it, man. I am going to email you soon, brother. I'm going to email you soon about going out there, man. So that's going to be a lot of fun. The Jets lining up with the Vikings tomorrow. The Vikings 9-2. You guys can clinch the division tomorrow. And the Jets are fighting for their first playoff spot in 12 years, Mikhailov. So this is going to be a crazy game tomorrow, man. There's a lot on the line. Everybody wants to see Justin Jefferson line up against Sauce Gardner. That's going to be a monster matchup. And I don't know, Sauce usually plays on the other side of the field. They haven't moved him around. It's not like Darrelle Revis, where he covered your best receiver every single time. But we'll see what happens. See, they have to put him on there. DJ Reed was hurt earlier in the week. He's fully practicing now, but I would rather have him move over and cover Jefferson. Gardner, I'm talking about. Anybody new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, like button. Keep the basement rolling, man. We are rolling strong in here, and we're ready to go tonight. Mikhailov, what do you got? Blackhawks started hot this season, but they are starting to show their normal side of Blackhawks that we like. Right. Blackhawks are doing what a lot of teams do. They're holding on to older players. Jonathan Toews, Patrick Kane, these guys are three-time champions, right? But it's like the Penguins. They're holding on to freaking Evander Malkin. They're holding on to Crosby. They're holding on to Chris Letang. These are guys from the past that aren't going to get it done anymore. I'm just not going to give up our youth to get Patrick Kane. You want to give up Ryan Carpenter? Take him. You want to take I wouldn't give up Kravtsov just yet. Their goalie, Peter Mrazek, is 1-5 with a 4.2 goals against average. Now, Halak may be 1-5, but he has a 2.58 goals against average, which is far better than 4.7. Should we get excited? I don't know. Anaheim Ducks goalie John Gibson had a 4.4 goals against average with an .818 save percentage, and we made him look like freaking Martin Brodeur the other day. So we don't know what's going to happen with this Ranger team, but let's see. Big Bear, another cellar dweller accounted for. Big Bear's in the house. What's going on, brother? Man, we're just saying, man, there's so much losing going on lately with the USA and everything else. We just need the Rangers to win. We don't care who the superstar is tonight. Just get it done. And Halak is in net, not Shesterkin, so let's see. And already, Chicago's in our zone. All right, Panarin, let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's get one right off the bat. Let's just score one right off the bat. Start pushing them down. We want Chicago on the streak that they're on, 7 straight losing streak, 8 winless games in a row. We want them against us so they have that, oh, no, not again. We want to score right away so they can already be like, oh, here we go again. We want to have a defeat. They have a defeatist attitude. We want to keep it that way. We want to keep the Blackhawks down. And we're in New York. Don't dump one here. Come on. Mikhailov, it's going to be an offensive game. Vikings, Jets high scoring. I think of a score line. About, yeah. Yep, it's going to be crazy, man. Big game, though, man. Our defense is going to be crazy. It's going to Mike White. We'll see what he's got, man. But he did do really well against. Oh, keep that pressure on. The Rangers are wearing their retro jersey with the Statue of Liberty on the front today. Same color as this, but they have, I have that Statue of Liberty one. It's just the original dark blue one. And I like that jersey there, but I have a similar one, so I wouldn't get it. But I would like to see Patrick Kane on the Rangers for a playoff push, but we'll see, man. They've been talking about this for well over a year now. Come on, Mika, come on. Keep the pressure on. Big Bear, we got a chance to light the Hawks up. I hope they take it. Man, they better take it, Big Bear. They better take it. And what a start. We're already deep in their zone at the beginning of this game, man. The Rangers have it, man. One thing that I find funny is that when we lost to the Lightning, Mika Zibanejad and Chris Kreider sat at that press conference, basically tears in their eyes. They didn't want the series to end. They didn't want the playoffs to end. They said, we're going to remember this feeling, this losing feeling. So when we go into next season, we are going to come out guns a-blazing kind of deal, that kind of deal. They're coming out this season flat as hell. I guess the feeling of losing and being so close to the Stanley Cup Finals, losing in the Eastern Conference Finals, I guess this thing went away because they didn't come out like that. Who has the Devils? The Devils are killing it this year. The Devils are killing it with a great young team led by Jack Hughes, and that team is fire right now. We're about 13, depending on what the Devils did, we're 13 or 14 points behind them at the moment. But we are on fire right now. We are all over them. Look at that. Ryan Carpenter is playing. You guys already know how I feel about Ryan Carpenter. He's a waste of space veteran. Kravtsov should be out there, not Ryan Carpenter. I don't understand this. I don't understand the logic of starting a low-ceiling veteran that's really never done anything in his career on the Rangers or anywhere else, and you're sitting down a high draft pick. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Pamela is in the basement. What is going on, Pamela? Another selling 12. What's happening? Hey, basement, it's 80 degrees here. Go Rangers. It is about 60 degrees here. We're actually not a bad day today. Not a bad day today at all, Pam. Good to see you in here. Big Bear looking good so far. I read that. All right, let's go. And we should light up their goalie, Big Bear. He's got a 4.27 goals against average. It sucks. But again, like I said, the Anaheim Ducks, same deal. When we played them, they had just dropped 6 out of 7, lost 3 in a row. Well, you know what? Let's forget about all that. We're going to win tonight. Let's just do it. Damn it. Come on, man. Come on. You've got to be kidding me, man. Here we go. Another doormat. We're down in their zone, can't score. They come down to our end. Boom, goal. What is going on? You know who we're playing next? Las Vegas, Colorado, teams like that. And we can't beat these freaking doormats? Come on, man. This is a joke. This is a joke, man. Someone's got to step up on this team and be a leader. Someone's got to be a leader on this team. This is ridiculous, man. This is really ridiculous. Some guys got to start looking in the mirror and being, what the hell is going on out here? The Blackhawks scored first. That's only the 5th time this whole season that the Blackhawks get it, Panarin. Come on. Come on, Panarin. Get in there. Someone's got to get angry on this team, man. By the way, the Blackhawks, it's only the 5th time that the Blackhawks have actually opened the game 1-0. Only the 5th time. Thank you, Rangers, for adding on to their freaking positivity. What is going on here? Unbelievable, man. Big Bear, you got to be effing kidding me. Right. Pam, loving the energy, basement. Yes, well, it's angry energy, but I hear you, Pam. It's angry energy. This is a joke. It's early in the game, I know, but from what we've been witnessing lately, can't beat the Ducks, can't beat the Senators. These teams are the true cellar dwellers of the NHL. They are doormats, and they're coming out, and the Rangers playing like a bunch of clowns out there right now. Hit somebody, dude. Come on, man. I want to have a nice, relaxing night before this game tomorrow. I want to relax, watch the Rangers win a laugher, 5-1, something like that. Give us something, Rangers. Too much losing going on for all of us. USA loses, Australia loses in the World Cup. Rangers lose last night, Knicks lose today. Come on. Mikhail off, yep. And this early in the first. Oh, by the way, guys, Reese Johnson, that was his 2nd goal of the entire season. Glad we could help him out. How did that not go into the net? What is up with Lafreniere, too, man? How did he miss that? Reese Johnson's second goal of the year. Man, I'm glad we could help him out. Freaking a garbage team and a garbage player scores. It's not even like Patrick Kane or Jonathan Toews scored, which is a little more acceptable, a little easier to swallow if one of those future Hall of Famers scored, but not one of these guys. Come on, man. Raleigh, another cellar dwelling accounted for. Raleigh's in the basement. What's up, Raleigh? Johnny, I set my alarm for 9:30 a.m. for USA game, and I woke up and saw you were already done. I responded to that, Raleigh. I thought that was hilarious. I responded to your comment, man. I was laughing, dude. I was like, man, come on. I tell you, I put everything, Raleigh, everything here is Eastern time. So when we do the Jet game tomorrow, 1 o'clock, that's going to be 10 o'clock for you. Can't resist, Raleigh. Can't resist. That's awesome. That's awesome, Raleigh. Okay, so the Blackhawks are putting pressure on the Rangers as usual. All right, guys, we're going to win this game. We're going to win this game. We're going to calm this down. We're going to win this game. We're going to win this game. USA played their hearts out. They had a really bad game today. Similar to the Rangers, they played no defense, Raleigh. You didn't miss anything, really. They played no defense whatsoever. They came out aggressive, and then it just blew up in their face, man. It just no defense. That seems to be the theme of the weekend with all our teams. No defense, right? That's the theme of the weekend in the basement. No defense. Come on, Halak. I mean, come on, man. Like I said, man, someone on this team has got to step up and be a leader. Someone's got to be a leader on this team, man. And they have a ton of them that can. Chris Kreider, for instance. Trouba, shoot the offsides. Come on, guys. Come on. How did Lafreniere miss that? Did you see this? Did you see this? I'm Lafreniere. Here's the net. This wide open. This wide open. And he's here. This is the goalie. And he hits it at the goalie. He had all of this. And he hits it at the goalie. I tell you, you can't make this up. You just can't make this up. I could have hit that. I'm not even joking. Let me stand there. I would have hit that. How did he miss? You cannot make this up. That's why I think back to when they said, we're going to remember what this felt like losing to the Lightning in the Eastern Conference Finals. This hurts. This motivates us for next year. What does it motivate you for? None of these guys are playing like that. None of these guys are playing like they want to get back to the Eastern Conference Finals and beyond. You can't beat come on, you can't beat the Ducks. The Ducks are the worst team. The Blackhawks are a horrendous team. We haven't lost today yet, but give me a break. What are we doing out here? Oh, what do we got? Raleigh. Oh, I read that. Big Bear. Wide open net in caps. Right. Wide. You can't, I'm not even exaggerating. It's about that wide open, is it not? Good Lord. Mikhailov, the second goal allowed, where I think 3 USA defenders just stood at the top of the box and watched them score on Matt Turner. Matt Turner was standing there. There was 3 guys that USA defensemen were just standing there. Mikhailov, just standing there, brother. You saw it. That was the worst goal of the entire game. And Matt Turner was playing, man, but goodness gracious, you gotta help the guy out. Big Bad, $10 says Trocheck hits a post tonight. Oh my gosh, how many times did that happen with Vinny? How many times with Vinny? Pessable, another cellar dweller accounted for. Pessable's in the basement. Come on, guys, let's go. We're down at their end right now. Let's go. We got our big guys at Ryan Lindgren's. You know Ryan Lindgren's pissed. He's our hardest working player right now. Our hardest working player, Ryan Lindgren. Guy gives 110% every single game. He doesn't score all the goals, but his body's beaten down from all the pucks that his body blocks for everybody. You know what I miss? You know what I miss seeing, guys? I miss seeing the one-timer, Panarin to Zibanejad. Panarin to Mika, one-timer, man. Mika got that cannon, and we haven't seen that in games, man. That's like a staple. Panarin to Zibanejad, man. Where are we seeing that? The shots are 2-2, but of course, we are losing 1-0. And I'm not really big on this whole Shesterkin to Halak to Shesterkin to Halak. Let one play for a couple of games. I still think Halak should have started. Yes, not that it would have mattered, but I would have rather, I don't know, whatever. We're in the basement, right? So who cares? Daniel, welcome into the basement. It's 1-0 Blackhawks, believe it or not. It's the 5th time. Only the 5th time the Blackhawks have started 1-0. Only the 5th time this season. Just to catch you up, since you just jumped in the basement, just to catch you up. So the Rangers are happy we could help out and make them feel good about scoring first for only the 5th time this season. Boy, oh boy. Well, Mikhailov, tomorrow, your Vikings against my Jets. If the Rangers don't win tonight, one of us is going to have a losing weekend the whole way through. One of us is going to have that if the Rangers don't win tonight. One of us, if they don't win tonight, Mikhailov, your team or mine, one of us is going to have an entire weekend of losing. So go Rangers tonight so that doesn't happen, man. Go Rangers tonight. Let's go. Yeah, Rocco's getting upset now too. Getting really upset. He doesn't like what he's seeing out there either. He's had it. All right. Blackhawks are down in our end, of course. Mikhailov agreed, only need to change goalie if one, he is not on his game, or two, back-to-back games. Right now, that's why I thought Halak, since the only reason I say that, and I'm not blaming Igor for last night. I'm not blaming Igor at all for last night. I'm just saying Halak had already beaten the Senators. Just play him again. Let Igor come out tonight. That's what I thought they were going to do. They didn't. And again, it wasn't Igor's fault. It was our no defense last night. That's the other theme of the weekend, besides losing, is no defense. That's the other theme this weekend. Yep. Bolt 0, Leaf 0. Good. I like the Bolts. I know a lot of Ranger fans can't believe it, but the Tampa Bay Lightning are my second favorite team. I've always liked them way back since we did a lot of things through the Tampa area, and I've been to a lot of Lightning games. So, and I was there when Stamkos first came out in the league, and Barry Melrose, of all people, wanted to trade him. True story. When Barry Melrose took over the Lightning after John Tortorella and then won the Stanley Cup in 2004, Barry Melrose, remember when he was a short coach and they had Vinny Lecavalier and Marty St. Louis? Shoot that, man. Come on. He wanted to trade a young Stamkos, and you know where? To the Rangers, but they stopped that trade, and then they got rid of him, and then they brought in Guy Boucher. Remember Guy Boucher, the Lightning head coach then? Right before John Cooper came in, and he's been that head coach ever since. John Cooper's a great coach, right? He's been to 3 Stanley Cups and won 2 of them. But that was after that. It was John Tortorella in Tampa, then Guy Boucher, then Barry Melrose, then Guy Boucher, and then John Cooper, who's still there. Big Bear, I agree. Should have played Halak. I'm concerned about Igor's confidence. Yeah, Igor this year, even though he's 10-5 and still has a decent GAA, I think he has a .918 save percentage, but I'm concerned about he's given up a little bit more rebounds than he normally did, and he's given up some soft goals. The bouncer last night really was not his fault, but Igor has been giving up a lot of soft goals this year, which is unlike him. Henrik Lundqvist on the pregame yesterday was talking about his own experiences when you have the heavyweight, the weight of the world on your shoulders, when you feel you have to constantly carry the team. When you feel that way, you can start overdoing things. That's what Lundqvist said. Lundqvist is very experienced in the area of carrying average range of teams to the playoffs in the mid-2000s, right? We had average teams. But because of Lundqvist carrying us, the King Lundqvist, right? King Henrik. Because of him, we made those things. And Shesterkin has a similar job to do that Lundqvist had. And that's what he thinks, a little bit of pressure. I think the kid's going to be fine. I think the kid is going to be fine. So you're looking at it's early in the season now. What he finished, he got the Vezina last year. He had a 2.07 goals against average and a 935 save percentage. That's one of the best percentages really ever. Now, again, if he won the Vezina this year, he'll be the fourth goalie all time to win back-to-back Vezina trophies. We already covered that yesterday. Patrick Waugh, Dominic Hasek, and Marty Brodeur are the only goalies to ever win back-to-back Vezina trophies. And Igor would be going for one. But the way he's playing right now, we got to be more concerned about wins than individual stats and trophies. Kaloff, Igor confidence could be due to his defense not showing up. Yep, pretty much. And how is our defense not showing up? We have Adam Fox, man. Adam Fox has won the greatest defensive trophy, the Calder Award, and Cale Makar is the other one of the Colorado Avalanche. We have one of the two top defensemen in the league, and they're not playing like it. They're not playing like it. Not playing like it, man. Jacob Trouba, where is he at? Ever since Jacob Trouba got the C on his chest, the captaincy, he's not been playing like he used to play. Keandre Miller's fallen off a little bit, and he plays great with siding with Trouba. By the way, defenseman Zach Jones sent down the AHL today. He's down with the Hartford Wolfpack today. Schneider, what's Schneider doing on defense? There's something way off with this team, and I'm going to say it, that we're going to remember this feeling. I say that because I don't see them remembering the feeling of losing in the conference finals. I see a bunch of talented players out there that aren't coming together as a team, which is crazy because they all played together last year. Okay, you lost Ryan Strome, but we got Vinny Trocheck in there. I'll take Vinny over Ryan any day, and I liked Ryan Strome. He was a very good Ranger for 5 years. I liked him. I'll take Vinny Trocheck over him. He's a harder hitter. He scores more goals. But what is going on? The Blackhawks are on a power play right now. What is going on out here? They're on a power play right now, of course. Trying to get my chat back. You guys are used to this by now. All right, we're back. Anyway, if you're doing the basics, subscribe, bell notice, like button. There's a minute 05 left in Chicago's power play. And the Rangers right now, what's the term? Chasing the game. Chasing the game. 50 seconds left in the power play. I'm so disappointed in all of our teams right now. So disappointed. Halak better not give up another goal, man. Halak better not give up another goal. And the defense better do something to help him out, man. $30 seconds left in the power play for Chicago. Come on, Rangers. 6:52 left in the period and counting down. 6:52 left. All right, I went over the glass now to play. Just get it out of our area. Mikhailov, defense is the whole NHL. Has been subpar to say the least. And the whole NHL, it really has, man. It really has. You're right. Subpar to play the least, man. Daniel, Bolts power play. All right. The Toronto Maple Leafs, they're another team that's like, they got a team to do it, man. They haven't won a playoff series, the Maple Leafs, since 2004. The Toronto Maple Leafs have had some team. They got a team now. I don't know what the problem is. You can't count out the Lightning no matter what. They're older now, but they got Andre Vasilevsky. That's the greatest goalie in the game currently right now. He and Marc-Andre Fleury are the greatest goalies of this era, and two of the greatest goalies of all time. Top 10 for sure. Top 10 for sure, yep. Marc-Andre Fleury was the last goalie to be picked #1 overall. I just lost the game completely. Did your guys' screen go out? Mine did. Why did that happen? Because we're in the basement. I don't know. I think this is just really the network. All right, it's back. It's a commercial. Maybe they were doing the Ranger fans a favor, just cutting the screen off and saying, go on, guys, go on and do something else. Go on and do something else. Bruin, another cellar dweller accounted for. Bruins in the basement. What's going on, brother? Just dropping by to say hi. What's going on tonight, man? Bruin, we're just going over all depressing teams and everybody losing today. Big Bear, I'm hopeful they can pull this out. They will, Big Bear, they will. Us fans are just beaten up this weekend, Big Bear. We're just beaten up, brother. We're just beaten up. Watching too many of my teams lose, man. Rangers, Knicks, USA, and now this should be a time for the Rangers to get ahead in the standings. We all know this. We all know this. It should be a time that they should be getting ahead in the standings, trying to catch up. Forget about the Devils, man. Just keep it in the playoff race. And yeah, I know it's early December. It's a long time, but hey, man, March comes up just like that. Middle of April, just like that. You start falling off. Hey, I'm not going that far. Our Rangers are going to be fine. I just hate going through this slump. I feel like I'm watching the New York Yankees again in August when they went 10-18 in August. And then after August, they took off and went 20-11 the rest of the way before they came out and did a completely disgraceful, heartless performance against the Houston Astros, getting swept. But we did go through that horrendous slump, 10-18, turned it around in September, right through the playoffs, 20-11. And I believe that we're going to be okay here with the Rangers because we're going to get it together. I don't think Gerard Gallant should be fired. I think he's got to light a fire in these guys' asses, man. What is going on? Why is the team playing so flat right now? Embarrassingly flat. Daniel, my first Ranger game was in an old MSG when wow, Daniel, that is a while ago, brother. Wow. You've been around, man. You've been around. Emile Francois is first coach, man. You've been around. Big Bear, they need to stop this peppering crap in caps. I agree. I get they want the puck on net, but if the goalie can see the whole way, there's no chance for a rebound or a tip, right? And then Big Bear, it's a good point. And the Rangers are doing this consistently. They're not switching up from that peppering, man. You are correct. You are correct. It's all right, Daniel. I'm 50, brother. So come on, man. Come on. And how Lafreniere missed that wide open net. That's a statement of exactly what the Rangers have been going through right now. That's exactly what they've been going through. That's exactly what they've been going through, man, right now. And it's really getting really ridiculous. Unbelievable. Freaking goalie has a 4.5 goals against average, man. Goals against average, and the Rangers are having a hard time scoring on them. Don't do this again. We're going to win tonight, Big Bear. I'm going to stop. I can't help it. They need to, I just read that. Okay, we're back. Anybody new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, like button. Keep the basement rolling. I'm not liking what I'm seeing right now. 4:37 left in the first period. We got plenty of time to correct this. Lafreniere didn't help. I'm going to keep calling his name out because I cannot believe he missed that. We're going to win this game. I just refuse to believe we're going to lose another one to another dumpster fire team. And you know what? We're not too much above that status right now. Kako to Goodrow. I like Barkley Goodrow, man. Come on. Goodrow was an amazing pickup for the Rangers. I'm glad we got him on the team. We got players on here that know how to win. That's what kills me. We got players that know how to win on this team. One of them's really got to step up and start, you know, getting in the ears of other players like, yo, guys, we are way better than this. Way better. Ryan Lindgren never needs that speech. Ryan Lindgren's 110 all the way. Ryan Reeves would have gave that speech, but he's gone now. Come on, guys. Come on. We're down there. So I'm trying to think here, Daniel. When Emil was head coach of the Rangers, we have on the team, was it like Barry Beck? Was Phil Esposito on there then? Or that was a little after? I don't know when. Eddie Mio, was he in goalie? I'm going back to some old Ranger names right now. Wow, that's a long time ago, man. I feel bad dumping on them all the time, but it's been hard not to. Big Bear, I don't like dumping on my teams. I don't like it either, man. Listen, I still have high hopes for the Rangers. I just didn't expect to be having this kind of conversation right now. Come on, Sammy Blaze. Here's Carpenter. He's scored one whole goal this year so far. Sammy Blaze. I like calling him Blaze, but I know it's Sammy Blaze, but still. Sammy Blaze. I need him to blaze some goals. 3:15 remaining in the first period. Rangers trail. Well, we already know. Yeah, Big Bear, I'm tired of it too, man. Let's get Daniel way before that, right? Didn't Emil die this year, or did he? I think he died earlier this year, around April or something. Yeah, way before Eddie Mio and the boys. That's my era, man. That's when I started watching the Rangers, man. Because so you are older than me, man. Like, I became a Jet fan when they drafted Joe Klecko and got rid of a young John Riggins. You know, that's where I started really getting into sports, around that era, at the beginning of the sack exchange for the New York Jets. So that's the era I came in. They had go, Mika. Man, Mika was right on there. That's the teams that I had coming up. You know, Lawrence Taylor was just drafted after the Saints took George Rogers instead of Lawrence Taylor. That's the era I was in growing up, man. So the Ranger teams back then, and the Islanders really started taking off. And I was a Ranger fan, but the Islanders won the 4 cups in a row. So that's when I really started getting into sports. The Yankees had like Oscar Gamble, you know, and a young Dave Winfield just came over from the Padres, and Don Mattingly, and some of the worst pitching staffs you'll ever see, but great batting order, you know. So that was really my era when I was just starting out with sports, and the Billy Martin marriage and divorces with George Steinbrenner and the Yankees, the Bronx Zoo, around then. So I've been around a little bit. Big Bear, let's get positive. Honestly, they are working at them, in my opinion, so far. Just really good tip in. Halak had no chance. No, it's right. It's right. We're going to stay positive. We're winning this game, Big Bear. We're winning this game. We'll get negative if we really have to later on, but right now we're going to stay positive. USMC, Mr. Marine representative in the basement, cellar dweller accounted for. What's going on, Marine? Shoot it. As we always say to you, Anrod, always appreciate your service. Rangers are going to have a tough season. It doesn't seem right. We have every right to dump on our team. It's not like the Music City, never let you down. Bears fan, been a fan since 76 Rangers. Yeah. Look, we're all having a hard time with this, Marine. We're all having this a hard time, brother. We really are, man. What makes it even worse is that we are losing to bad teams. I mean, bad teams. And we're better than this. Big Bear, the other YouTuber I watch, is always harping on Goodrow. He doesn't like the $3 million price tag, but I think he is one of our most consistent players. Me too. I like Goodrow. And he brings championship status with him. I like Goodrow. Listen, guys, the money, I'm going to get into the money for a minute. I usually don't get into contracts and all that. You bring a player over here, I want to see him kick ass. Now, Vinny Trocheck, a lot of guys were complaining about his contract, that it was a 7-year deal all the way. So like, oh, when Vinny's at 35 years old. No, they didn't bring in Trocheck for years 5, 6, and 7. They brought in Vinny now because we felt we have a team that can win now. So they let Ryan Strome grow, let him go, and brought in Vinny Trocheck. the contract, a lot of people cry about that. They did it because the first couple of years of Vinny's contract, the Rangers felt we could win now. And I still feel we can. They'll take care of the contract later on, man, if it goes like that. So the 7-year, we got Goodrow and Trocheck. I love it. I love them both. And I think they're good leadership for the team. Vinny is one of the biggest hitters in the game and goal scorers. He has 8 goals for the Rangers already. Mika leads the team with 12, and Kreider has 11. That's where we're at right now. Daniel, I started watching the Rangers in the late 50s, early 60s. I wasn't around then, man. I started watching the Rangers in the late 70s. All right, Daniel. Well, you've been around, brother. You have been around. That is awesome, Daniel, says Bruin. That's awesome, Daniel. And good to have you in here, man. Anybody else new? Subscribe, bell notice, like button. Keep the basement rolling. We're on a power play. So we got, come on, shoot that. Come on, man. Last night we had, all right, look, 40 seconds left on the power play, 27 seconds left in the first period. Come on, Kravtsov. I want to see Kravtsov really do something with the Rangers. He was a high draft pick. He's got a lot of potential on him, man. I want to see him playing a lot more than Ryan Carpenter or anybody else. He should be out there because either he's going to do it or he's young enough to where we can still have him for good trade bait for something if he can't do it. So, but I want to see him playing a lot. Period's going to end right now. We're going to be left with about 10 seconds on the power play going into the second period. That was a really uninspiring period for the New York Rangers. Uninspiring. Rangers getting booed, Big Bear. Yep. Jim Gordon was my first favorite Ranger announcer. Wow. Going way back, man. So I always was around with, wow, that's way back, Daniel. I'm so used to Sam Rosen now, the voice of the Rangers. I love Sam Rosen. Sam Rosen is amazing. I know he did Giant games before. And good old Sam, man. I love hearing Sam call games, man. He is one of the greatest play callers in the league, Sam Rosen, man. That's my guy. That's my guy. And I know he did Giants games for a while. I'm a Jet fan, but I know he did Giants games. And Sammy Rosen is the man to me. So the really been a funny day today, man. Really been a funny day. My Knicks lost 121-100. And the Rangers, they got booed today at MSG. Boys, there's been a lot of booing at MSG today. A lot of booing at MSG today. Earlier today, the Knicks got booed by the fans, and you heard fire Tibbs, trade Randall. Now the Rangers are playing right now at Madison Square Garden just a few hours later, and the boos are still rolling. Let's change that around. Somebody in that locker room needs to wake the team up. Someone get in somebody's ear. That's where Ryan Reeves was very important to this team. That's where Ryan Reeves was so important to this team, man. Somebody's got to step up and take control of that leadership role. Reeves would have been in there doing it. Somebody in there's got to be doing it, whether it's Kreider. Trouba's the captain. We have an official captain, our first captain since Ryan McDonough in 2018, when we traded him away to the Lightning and watched him win 2 cups over there. So, and we had no captain since then. Now we have Trouba, and it just seems like, that you're the captain, dude. Start telling people what the hell's going on. Wake up. We're the New York Rangers. We got a team that can win. Daniel, I met Sam Rosen in a deli after a Whaler Ranger game. Hartford Whalers, where Gordie Howe finished his career playing with his sons. Wow, man. I heard Sam Rosen, if he's seen, is a real approachable guy. I heard that he's a real nice guy if you actually get a chance to run into him, which you did, Daniel. So I'm sure Sam Rosen is exactly what they said he is. Real pleasant guy, is he not? That's awesome, dude. That's really cool to meet a great announcer like Sam. He's a New York Rangers legend to me. He always will be, man. It's like John Sterling for the Yankees, man. These guys have been around. They've been doing it. They've been bringing it real for a long, long time. So we'll see what. Yeah, that's cool, Daniel. You just happened to be in the deli. Just happened to be there. That's cool, man. That's cool. I'm trying to think, like, you know what? When I was in Florida, I ran into PK Subban and Carey Price at the International Mall in Florida. It was 2014. They were playing the Lightning in the playoffs. Recognized them a mile away, man. They took a picture and everything, man. PK Subban and Carey Price. Nicest guys on the planet, man. These two guys, you wouldn't think they had $5 on them. They were so nice. They didn't act like they were above you or anything. They just happened to run into them, man. And it was really cool. It was during the playoff time. It was in between playoff games, a day off. And Brian Giunta was also in that mall. So that was like a really cool time to meet some players, man. They took a pic and everything, man. They're like, wow, you a Canadians fan? I was like, no, man, I'm a Ranger fan. Go for you guys, but it's cool to meet you. And they're like, typical obnoxious New Yorker, man, but they still took the picture. We all had a good laugh about that, man. It was really cool, man. Really, really cool. Daniel, very pleasant. Yeah, I would imagine he would be. Boris Whitaker, left eye, was in the basement. What's going on? My mom wants. Oh, boy. Ain't doing that, dude. Mikhailov, you have Daniel. It was a deli near Hartford. Oh, it was out there in the Whalers game. All right. Cool, man. Cool. That's awesome, dude. Hartford Whalers. I still like their jersey. You know what jersey I really love? The Quebec Nordiques, man. Quebec Nordiques had one of the nicest jerseys, colors. And just to think that when they left Quebec and go to Colorado, they win the Stanley Cup that year. Like what a gut punch for the great fans in Quebec, man. To see the Nordiques lead with Joe Sakic and Peter Forsberg and Patrick Waugh and net and go Adam Foote, right? They go to Colorado and they win the cup there. The team relocates to Colorado and they watch those great fans of Quebec who are dying to have a team back there again, which I don't think they can afford to have a team back there, as I've heard. Any expansion team, when the Kraken came out in Seattle, word was they couldn't Quebec just wasn't one of the cities they were considering. Now, to me, is that affordability? I don't know. Daniel, is a deal in the Hartford. Okay. Yep. So anyway, guys, the end of the first period here. You know how we do down in the basement? I'm going to be back in 2 seconds, man. 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Get the second period started. We're going to come out positive in the second period because we're going to take over the game. We're going to take over winning this game. We're not going to screw around anymore. We're going to come out guns a-blazing, man. We're going to come out stampeding. We're going to come out putting the pressure on. We're going to come out putting the screws of their defense, man. That's what we're going to do. Our defense is going to step up and start clearing lanes out, man. That's what we're going to do. I'm positive. Big Bear, we're going to be positive, all of us. Oh, Fleury let on jersey. Yeah, man. Fleury. I got you. I knew what you meant on that, man. Of course. Incredible. Give me 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. Be right back. 2 minutes. All right, I'm back, guys. I'm back. Where are we at here? Big Bear, lefty. Laffy can't be missing wide open nets like that. Bro, you're not kidding. These teams cover our top six pretty effectively, so we need intermittent scoring from the bottom six guys. We do. We need intermittent scoring from the bottom six guys. Now, look at this last night. The Predators beat the Islanders. The Islanders outshot the Predators like 45 like 22 and lost 4-1. It was some weird thing like that. Really crazy. I'm a little off probably on the shots, but Lafreniere missing that net was unbelievable, man. Like, and yeah, we can talk about it because it should be 1-1 right now. It should be 1-1. That's inexcusable. That is inexcusable to miss a wide open net like that. Absolutely inexcusable. WWE, go to second period, Bolts on power play. I'm going to switch over to the Bolts for a minute while we're on a break here. And we got oh wait, there it is. There it is. All right, guys. Well, we got some big games tomorrow coming up. Jets Vikings, we're waiting on that. The boy, that's a big one. That is a big one. 7-4 versus 9-2. Minnesota going to try to clinch. Oh, here we are. Power play up 0-0 in the second period. Tampa Bay Lightning and the Leafs. The Leafs have been a big disappointment too. They really have. They haven't won since 04, a playoff series since 04. I mean, forget about the Cup. That's a. I mean, we're complaining about our Rangers. It's been pretty bad for them. Yo, he just snowed Vasilevsky and knocked him over. That's big time interference. Big time interference on him, man. He just knocked Vasilevsky right over. Tavares, John Tavares, the Islanders. I don't know why they ever let him go. Then he just comes in right here. Vasilevsky's an amazing goalie, man. That dude is great. And I remember when Vasilevsky came out for the Tampa Bay Lightning, Ben Bishop was the one carrying the team at the moment. And Vasilevsky was being broken in, and then all of a sudden the kid just took off, man. Took off. Quick, another cellar dweller accounted for. Quick's in the base. What's going on, Quick? How's your weekend going, brother? Game-wise, we're all of us in here, Quick, are coming into the second period. We're going to come in positive. We want to come in positive. Yes, we can beat our team up a little bit, but I'm sure they're beating each other up in that locker room right now. They have to be beating each other up, man. They have to. You got to be getting on each other, calling out names. Start taking names and start calling people out for what they're not doing. That's what they got to do. That's what they got to do. They got to start calling guys out. You have to call guys out. That's what true captains do. Mark Messier, ultimate captain for the Rangers, man. That's what he would do. He'd be in people's faces about it, man. That's what you got to do. What you got to do. Daniel, Tavares got pushed. Yeah, he did. I just saw the replay, Daniel. He got pushed. I thought, let's say it seemed a little weird that Tavares would interfere with Vasilevsky like that. So, yeah, no, I saw the replay of it, man. Tavares he was a great player for the Islanders. I'm surprised, unless he wanted to go home to Toronto, because I was really surprised that Tavares even left the team, because he was really good on the Islanders, man. I thought he was a great Islander at the time. I'm not an Islander fan at all. Not even close. Not even close. I'm a Ranger fan. That's a division rival. That's who I can't go for them, man. Nice jersey, yeah, man. Mark Messier, man, the ultimate captain. Mark Messier, guaranteed, down 3-2. 3-2, Eastern Conference Finals. Come on, man. Greatest Ranger memory for me. Eastern Conference Final, down 3-2. Young Marty Brodeur in net. Stefan Matteau scores a game-winning goal, Game 7. Rangers move on. Beat Vancouver in Game 7. Awesome penalty kill shot by Mike Richter saving that. Another great Ranger goalie, Mike Richter. So, yeah, man, that was back in that era, and we did it. That was like the second guarantee from a New York star. Joe Namath, of course, is the most famous, and Mark Messier coming over to the Rangers and making that guarantee when we were down 3-2 to the Devils. We were one loss away from getting knocked out of the conference finals, and we did it. We did it on his guarantee. We're down 3-2. He's like, oh, we're winning this thing. Pretty much. We're winning this thing. So anyway, we're making their goalie right now look like Marty Brodeur. But that's it. I'm going to be positive going into the second period. I got to save my voice for tomorrow. No one drives me more nuts than my New York Jets. Love my teams. No one drives me crazy more than they do. So that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow at 1 o'clock here in the basement. And right now, I want to get through and just be happy tonight. I can finish this. I can eat dinner later after the game's over. Be happy the Rangers won. Get ready for tomorrow's game. Hang out with the fam. That sort of stuff, man. That's what I want to do. Been too much losing this weekend. Too much losing. All right, they're all in the locker room right now. They're showing them. Now, I wasn't the biggest John Tortorella fan. I liked him a lot. I didn't think he played the young players enough. I had my downside to him, but his locker room stuff was out of this world, man. He would have been in there F-bomb central. And I'm sure he's doing that to the Flyers right now. That Flyers team having John Tortorella there, that's like the ultimate attitude for that city. Even for New York, it was the ultimate attitude for both, right? Gerard Gallant, I like him as a coach. I don't think he should be on the hot seat. I don't think they should fire him. People are like, oh, maybe we should fire him. Some people, the analysts on the New York Post and New York Daily News, is he on the hot seat? Hot seat, man, not this soon. Because we're having a rough patch in the beginning of a season. He's going to be on the hot seat? No, not yet. This is bad. Now, if he doesn't come back through later on, then maybe, yes, then he'll be on the hot seat. But I'm not even thinking that way right now. I'm thinking these players are coming out flat. I'm thinking these players are coming out expecting to win. And a typical New York sports, not just the Rangers, New York sports, playing down to your competition. Classic New York sports move. Remember even the great Yankee teams with Jeter in them in the late 90s and all that, early 2000s? They lost to the Devil Rays a lot. When Tampa Bay was called the Devil Rays, they did. I mean, like, crazy. Where did I leave off? Daniel Tavares got it. Read that. Quick, nice jersey. Read that. Daniel, okay. Daniel, I was driving a limo in 1994. Were you really? Wow. In Manhattan or in Hartford? Oh, I drove customers to the Stanley Cup final at MSG. Well, there you go. You answered the question on the very next comment. I stopped after that other comment. Wow, man. That's awesome, Daniel. That's really awesome, man. That must have been a crazy time in 94 in that city, man. I know. We went to the playoff series, my father and I, to the Devils Rangers playoff series. That was one of the craziest series on the ice, in the stands, the hatred between the fans, the fights, out of this world craziness on the trains, taking the LIRR all the way into Penn Station, going up to Madison Square Garden. The train rides were insane too. Incredible time, man. I never got to go to the Vancouver Ranger final in 94, but I went to two of the Devils Rangers Eastern Conference Finals game. They were outstanding games, man. Just the intensity level was through the ceiling. Intensity level was through the ceiling in 94. Too bad we couldn't keep winning on him, man. I know Mike Keenan left right after that. Well, here we go, guys. Start of the second period. Here we go. Let's go, Rangers. Come on now. Let's get something going. Let's go. Come on. We're going to come out positive. Let's go. Adam Fox is third amongst all NHL defensemen with 26 points this year. He's got 6 goals and 20 assists. He has a point in 12 of the last 14 games, Adam Fox. What is he doing on defense? What's he doing on defense? Come on. Let's go, Rangers. We're winning this game. We're winning this game. We're going to win big, too. We're going to win by 3 goals. We're winning this game by 3 goals. We're going to stop this nonsense starting this period moving forward. We're going to stop the nonsense, tighten it up, and we're going to move forward right now. Bruin must have been quite the experience, bro. It was. My father and I were like, God rest his soul, man. But my father and I, he made sure he got off work. Let's get to the train. Let's go. And we get into that city. It was nuts. Absolutely nuts. I was in my early 20s, around there. Wow, man, that was a great time. That was one of the best playoff series I'd ever been to, whether it was baseball, football, basketball. That was one of the best playoff series I had ever been to, the 2 games. Big Bear, here we go. We're staying positive, Big Bear. We're coming out. We're winning by 3 goals in this game. We're coming out. The nonsense, the heartless, disgraceful games the Rangers have been showing lately ends now. It ends now. We're going forward, and we're going to win this thing. We're going to win this thing. Daniel. Leafs scored. Leafs scored. All right. Come on, dude. Come on, Schneider. Come on. Come on. Come on, Keandre. You put it on net. Panarin, you got to pay attention. Panarin. Seth Jones. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Good defense. Keandre Miller, great defense, great defense. Threw his body out there. There you go. That's a Ryan Lindgren move right there, Keandre. I love it, man. Like I said, I don't want any of our young players going. Not in the Patrick Kane trade. He's too old. I'll take Patrick Kane. You just got to put the right players to get him because he's only going to be a rental anyway. My Bruins are winning as per usual. Thanks for dropping a Boston there, Bruin. The Devils are the team too, Bruin. I know you're Bruin. Your team's killing it this year. There's no question about it. Team is lighting it up this year. Those are facts, Bruin. Congratulations. Your team is really killing it this year. They are, man. Rangers are struggling as usual, but I'm a big positive. We're winning this game. We're winning this game. We have the team to do it, man. We really do. We got to come together. And I can't imagine what went wrong so far. Teams hit slumps. Every team hits slumps, man. I'd rather have it now than later in the season. Come on, let's go. Come on, dude. Do something with it, man. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, Rangers. Let's go. Let's go, Fox. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Lindgren got it out. Let's go. Come on, Fox. We got a good defense out there now. Lafreniere, who probably wants to score a goal so badly after missing that wide open net. Good hit. Good hit. Good. Get fired up, Rangers. That was a big hit. Huge hit. Get fired up, guys. Let's go. Time to get fired up. Goodrow just laid somebody out. Another big hit. Now we're talking. Now we're looking Ranger hockey, right? Good. Trouba's getting in a fight right now. Hit him. Let's go. Let's go, Trouba. Pound him out, man. Pound him out. Come on, Trouba. There you go. Another one. Pound him out, man. Let's get this team riled up. Let's go. Let's go, man. Come on, Trouba. Pound him out, man. Go ahead. Boom. Let's go. Let's go, man. Put him. Come on, Trouba. This should fire up the team. Should fire them up. Let's go, Rangers. Let's go. We're winning this game. We're winning this game. We're winning this game. Woo! Look at that hit. They're showing the hit from last year. True, he took a ride on the Trouba train last year. True. Now we're seeing Trouba, the Trouba we know and love. Take a ride on the Trouba train. True. Coming through to a city near you. Look at that, man. Then that's why he wanted to pay him back. Kahira wanted to pay him back from that hit that he got laid out last year. Laid him out. Now let's get on the scoreboard. Let's go back to Rangers hockey. Let's do it. Nemistikov scored for the Bolts. Good. So what are you, 1-1 over there with Tampa Bay, Daniel? Bruin, hopefully the Rangers bounce back sooner than later. They will. They will, Bruin. I feel like we're watching the Yankees slump. Remember? 10-18. 10-18 in August. Remember that? That was a horrible, horrible time. I don't want to relive that with the Rangers right now. Don't want to relive it. It went 20-11 after that. That was the positive for the Yankees, right? Hope the Rangers are going to come out of this, man. We got tough games coming up. We got Vegas coming up. We got Colorado. Mika, go, go, shoot it. Missed the net. Ryder missed the net. I know, Rocco. I know. I know. I'm tired of it too. Yep. I'm tired of it too, buddy. Rocco's upset about this, man. He can't handle it. He's tired of seeing these Rangers missing wide open nets. Get it out of there. Now the Blackhawks are taking shots. It's going to be all right, Rocco. We're winning this game. We're winning this game, dude. Hopefully the Rangers bounce back. I read that. Big Bear, that's exactly what we need. If Trouba's not going to be scoring goals, we need him hitting. Amen. We need him laying people out. Be the Trouba train, man. That's what we need. The Trouba train. Daniel, 1-1. Okay. Bruin, oh my God, don't even mention that slump. I know. We all sat in this basement on that August. My Lord, that was a long, long summer there, man. Fox got tripped and there's no penalty. The dude's stick is in his skate. Bro. Kreider went off the post, went right. Come on. You cannot make this up. You can't make it up. Can't make it up, man. Yeah. Big Bear, man, right. WTAF. What? I'm at a loss of words. We should be up 2-1 right now. I'm at a loss of words. Come on, Panarin. Come on, guys. We're winning this game. I mean, this is ridiculous at this point. Come on. We're there, man. We're getting the goals, man. The goalie's not good. Oh. I mean, I swear to you guys, I'm at a loss of words right now. I really am. We should be up 2-1. Kreider's hitting the post is one thing. Laffy missing the net is a whole nother thing. But they both equaled 0 goals. Rangers power play when we return. There's Seth Jones. Seth Jones, you know who his father was? You guys remember Popeye Jones? Popeye Jones played for the Denver Nuggets and a few other NBA teams. His son Seth Jones, right there, is on the Blackhawks, and he's a really good defenseman on there. Anybody new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, and like button. Staying calm. I still got to keep my voice together for tomorrow for the Jets too, man. It's been a long weekend, guys. We got to win tonight. We're going to win tonight. I'm going to stay positive. I'm staying positive. I just, you can't make this stuff up. Can't make it up. Bruin never knew that. No, huh? Yeah, it's true, man. True story. True story, brother. Oh, man. Where's Mikhailov? Did Mikhailov bounce out on us, man? Because he just – he's preparing for his Vikings tomorrow against my Jets. If the Rangers lose tonight, which they're not, but if they did, he's a Viking fan. I'm a Jet fan. So one of us is going to have a long weekend of all of our teams losing. Oh, man. And what about Jacob deGrom going to the Rangers? And now, you know what's bothering to me? And Bruin, you're a Yankee fan. They say Aaron Judge, 8 years, $300 million or whatever the number is. I think it averages out to 36 to 37 million a year. The word is that may not be enough. They may not want a 9th year. That may not be enough. Good riddance, dude. I like Aaron Judge, but good riddance, man. If that's not enough, please just go somewhere else, man. Play for somebody else then. They want 9 years and more money than 37 million a year, 36 million a year. You said you wanted to be a Yankee for life. That is a hell of a lot of money, man. And you got to think about it. If you don't accept it, man, I don't know what else the Yankees can do. Anyway, back to the Rangers. We're on a power play now. We're going to score. We're scoring. We're scoring. Mrazek is 1-5 with a 4.5 GAA. That is horrendous. I think the Rangers are pressing right now. They know they're not playing well. And I think they're really, it's like Ryder tried to wrap around. There you go, Vinny. Now Vinny's getting into it. He's starting to want to throw hands. The Rangers are getting fired up right now. They're getting fired up. They're tired of this. I think the Rangers are pressing. I think the Rangers honestly are pressing like a batter in a slump in baseball. Same thing, man. They start pressing, trying to hit the ball, swinging at everything, overthinking, overguessing plays, and they end up making the slump worse. I think the Rangers are pressing so hard, but now it's a positive. They're getting to the net. They're putting pucks on the net. Kreider even tried to take the puck or do a wraparound, a front wraparound. Like, they're there, guys. We're going to score. We're winning this game. We're breaking the slump. We got big, tough matches coming up. We can't drop another one to a doormat. Big Bear, eventually something is going to, and this reminds me of, eventually something is going in. This reminds me of the Ducks game. We outplayed them and still lost. That Ducks game was so disappointing. Oh, that is the worst loss of the season so far. It really is. That Ducks team was horrendous. And it is right. We outplayed them and just couldn't win. John Gibson, I've been saying Martin Brodeur a lot. So John Gibson, we made him look like Patrick Waugh that night. How about that? Come on, Panarin. Big Bear, let's go. Yes, Bruin, just ridiculous. Let him walk at that point. Amen. Amen. Michaela, Vinny is going to break the ice. No doubt. No doubt. Look, I like the fire I'm seeing in the Rangers right now. It really is like a guy trying to come out of a batting slump. They're overthinking and overdoing it, but now they're setting up in front. You got, oh, now Mika's got it. Well, the power play's gone now. Mika's he was slashing. Now it's 4-on-4. It was slashing. 4-on-4. Yeah, Vinny's gonna break the ice. Yo, guys, the team's getting fired up. We're winning this thing. We are winning this thing. $12:26 left in the second period. We're going to have 44 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. Let's do it. Let's do it. Anybody new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, like button. Keep the basement rolling. Let's go, Rangers. Come on, man. We could feel it coming. You could feel the goals coming. You guys could feel the goals coming. Come on. We can feel them coming. Come on, Rangers. We got this. We got this. Come on, Keandre. Shoot it, brother. We got a shot here. Let's go, man. Shoot it, man. Come on, VC. $15 seconds left on the 4-on-4, so the Blackhawks are going to have a power play on us. Come on now. Blackhawks are on the power play now. for a minute 14. A minute 14. Five on three. Blackhawks have 5 on 3. Why is Kraftstoff not in the game and Carpenter's playing? I'm going to keep chirping about this over and over and over. This is a joke. All right, we got to maintain the 5 on 3. I'm not going to start yelling and screaming. I got a whole nother game to go tomorrow. This is just ridiculous, man. 5 on 3. Let's see. All right, come on, guys. Two-man advantage for the Blackhawks for another minute and 4 seconds and counting. Come on. Any words? Anything? Unbelievable. And they're still on the power play. Now it's a regular power play, 5 on 4. Minute 44 left in that power play that Chicago's still on. It's unreal, man. This is unreal. We look like the team that has winless in the last 8 games. We look like the team that's winless in the last 8 games. We sure as hell are playing like it. There's been a lot of booing today at MSG, starting with the New York Knicks. Earlier today, losing by 21 points to the Mavericks, and they were down by 36 at one point. The boos have been raining at MSG all day. So the night game, the Rangers come in, and they're losing right now and getting booed. The boos are raining all day at MSG, starting at noon Eastern time today. Mario, another cellar dweller, man. Long time, brother. Where you been, man? Good to see you back in the basement. What's up, my man? What's going on, brother? What is going on, man? The Rangers are looking like crap. We're still gonna. We're trying to stay positive in here, Mario. It's really hard. It's really hard. The Blackhawks came in. I'm sounding like a broken record at this point. Every team we've been playing is a garbage team, and we're the ones looking worse than them. We're making teams look like Stanley Cup contenders, man. We look. Oh, come on, man. What a joke. What a joke. This is disgusting, man. This is disgusting. What a joke. I am angry now. What a joke. Good. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. Does anybody, is this the Blackhawks from 2013? Is this the 2011 Blackhawks? Who are we playing? Christopher, yep. Big Bear, yeah. Play Kraftstoff. I mean, what can it hurt at this point? I'm saying, I'm screaming that. Mario, this team is not the same from last year. Not looking good. You're right, man. We've made the Ducks look good. The Senators look good. We're making the Blackhawks feel really good about themselves after being winless in the last 8 games. Well, here they come again. The Blackhawks going right down the ice again. Mario, this team's not the same. And they said that hurt so bad to lose in the finals. We're going to remember that feeling. Man, Big Bear, pardon my language. I hear you, brother. I didn't even pick up on that. I probably skipped. Part of my language, but why the F is Carpenter? I don't know. I don't know why Carpenter's on the team, brother. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we try not to curse in here, Big Bear, but I got you, dude. I got you. I mean, that's why they make those words. I get it. I don't know why Carpenter's playing, man. I don't get it. We have a young draft pick that's supposed to be a great player, and we don't know because he's not playing. Mikhailov, OMG, did Gallant change any lines? Nope. We need to do something. Yep. I hope they get lit up. Yeah, Big Bear, they deserve. This is all well-deserved. Well-deserved. Justin Freetag, another cellar dweller in the basement. Justin, thank you for being in, supporting the channel. We're all very upset and angry, and we really came into this period trying to be positive. The Rangers do not want us to be positive. They don't allow us to be positive. We're trying. We were trying to come in the second period and be positive. The Rangers said, no, we're going to let Chicago on a power play. We're going to let them go on a 5-on-3. We're going to give up a quick goal. And then when they go back to 5-on-4, we're going to give up another goal. That's what's been going on. And us, we miss wide open nets. Wide open. For anybody that missed it, Mario, Justin, if you missed it, see this right here? See this big open space? Lafreniere missed that. He missed that. And Kreider shot one on, hit the post, and went right across the front of the net. You cannot make this stuff up, guys. You cannot make this up. Boy, we are making the Blackhawks feel good about themselves, are we not? I really am at a loss for words. I really am. I've never seen such disgusting play, disgraceful play against bad teams. I'd be annoyed if we were losing to great teams too, but I could understand it a little bit better. I could try to find justification if we were getting our asses kicked by the Devils or the Bruins. Somebody like that, I could understand that. I would still hate it. This one stings more because we're losing to Anaheim and Ottawa and now Chicago. I can't even defend it. And the only lineup changes Gallant's doing is Igor plays tonight, Halak tomorrow, Igor tomorrow, Halak tomorrow. Igor will be back in net in the next game. This is really, really, really disappointing, man. And it's beyond disappointing. 2-1 Bolts. All right, Daniel, good to go, man. I'm glad your team's winning. Bolts are my second favorite team. So right now I'm really angry about this disgustingness. Say in recent memory, Bruin knows it. I just brought it up. I'm going to bring it up again. The Yankees in August, this is reminding me of that. And that is a horrible, horrible memory you want to get like erased, burned from your brain, sitting through that month of August in this basement with all the dwellers, man. And now we're reliving it. 3-0 Blackhawks, 9:14 left in the second period. No one told the New York Rangers the game started already. No one told them the game started. That has to be it. They must think they're out there in a scrimmage right now. Justin, yeah, the Sabres are similar, young and scoring a bunch, but giving up even more goals than they are scoring. Yeah, the Sabres are up and coming, though, man. They really are. They get on a roll, and then they start losing. They get on a roll, start losing. The Rangers, however, got over that hump by getting 2 wins away from the Cup. Look, it's early December. We need to get rid of this, and we need to get rid of this now. I'd rather have this now than in March. It would be really bothering if this was March right now, but they got to turn this around quickly. We got tough games coming up. Tough, real teams. We're going to be playing real teams soon. We're playing Vegas next, I believe. Vegas is like a real team. They're like in first place. And then we play the Avalanche. The Avalanche are the defending champions. They beat the back-to-back champion Tampa Bay Lightning in the finals. Those are the next games we have coming up. Another post. Another post. And we're on the power play. Oh. I'm going to have no voice for the Jet game tomorrow. I'm going to have none. Justin, and USA men's soccer lost today. I know. Justin, we live streamed that. It's just been a losing weekend, brother, for New York anyway. USA lost today. We did that game. Now, that's a game there. Come on, Fox. Good defense. Now, USA losing today is acceptable to me because the Netherlands are definitely a better team. USA Soccer had a great young team. They fought hard. They did what they could do. They showed that USA Soccer is not what it was the last 5-6 years, right? So we've been coming around the last 5-6 years. USA losing, I can swallow a little bit better because the Netherlands were definitely a better team. They had a draw against England, which was, I mean, that's like a win. The draw against England was far better than the USA. So it's disappointing, but it's acceptable and understandable that USA lost to a better soccer team, period. This, what we're watching, this trash, disgraceful garbage that we're watching right now by the Rangers is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. And Gallant isn't even changing any lines. The same guys are out on the same lines. Come on, man. Get a goal. We got to get 2 goals before, at least 1 before this period's over. 6:50 left in the second period. Somebody wake up. Come on, Kako. Come on, guys. We can still win this game. It's not over. It's not over. Come on, Kako. Come on, guys. We're down there. Score. Somebody show some heart. Somebody show they want to play hockey, man. Lindgren, I'll never get on Lindgren. He's 110% every game. 110, Lindgren. Unfortunately, he's not a good goal scorer, but the guy is freaking amazing at everything else. He had 3 points the other night in the one win we did have against Ottawa in the back-to-back series. Oh, I knew there was another team in there, guys. I knew I was missing somebody. So here we go. What a game's coming up. You ready for this? Come on, Kraftstoff. Hey, Kraftstoff's in the game. That's what I'm talking about. Let this kid play. Unleash this kid. Mrazek is looking like Patrick Waugh. This is really, oh my gosh. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's score. Let's score. Do something different. We are all around the net. We're there. We're all around the net. Icing on the Blackhawks. Ready for this, guys? Here's the upcoming Rangers games. Monday, St. Louis Blues. Wednesday, Golden Knights, Vegas. Friday, Avalanche. Monday, following Monday, Devils, Blues, Vegas, Avalanche, Devils. That's our next 4 games. And the Maple Leafs after that, just for good measure. Are you kidding me? We can't even beat the doormats of the NHL. We got all the top teams next. Daniel, might be a goal turnover on an offside, no goal, 2-1 Leafs. Leafs power play, okay. All right, keeping us posted on that, and I like that, man, because like I said, Tampa, my second favorite team. Big Bear. Big Bear, they need to bring a team psychologist and talk about post situation. Yeah, it's like they have a hangover from the playoffs last year. Big Bear, I like Lindgren for the captain. Me too. Maybe he didn't want it, Big Bear. Because I was wondering, why was Chris Kreider and Lindgren, why are they not the captain? Maybe they didn't want it. I don't know. Did the team vote on it maybe and gave it to Trouba? I don't know. But Trouba, I mean, the fights, the heart and soul, doing all that, I'm liking that. I'm seeing him getting back involved in the physical part of the game. Lindgren, that guy, and I say it all the time. Can you imagine? Igor even said, Ryan Lindgren blocks more shots than I do, and I'm the goalie. Lindgren blocks more shots than I do. He always says it. Lindgren must have some deep, deep, deep blue and black, or black and blue, purple marks, bruises all over his body. His body takes nasty shots, 100 miles an hour, 95, hitting him in the ribs. You know he should get hit in areas where there's no pads. And even if the pads are there, that little rubber puck, you're going to feel that thing. That thing is a boulder. It's a cinder block. So, yeah, Lindgren's always 110, man. Like last night even, one of you guys mentioned it, the breakaway by Zibanejad, he looked like he was, like, disinterested, man. We got rough games coming up against the league's best. We can't beat the league's bums. That's right. Blues, Vegas, defending champ Avalanche, Devils, Toronto. That's our next 5 games. That's our next 5 games. Goodness. Big Bear, they need to bring a team. Oh, I read that. Your next one. Why didn't Trout? I don't know. I wish I had answers, Big Bear. I wish I had answers. I really do. I have none. I'm blown away at the disgustingness that we're watching right now. Pure disgrace. Come on, Keandre, get back there, man. That's a night. They call it icing? Okay, good. 4:23 left in the second period. Can we get a goal? Can we get 1 goal this period and break it down to a 2-goal lead? A 2-goal deficit? Whatever you want to call it. Can't believe we're watching this garbage. I was ready tonight to come in here, be like, all right, the Rangers got it together. They're going to win this thing. We'll still stay positive, Big Bear, but I'm walking the line on that positivity. I'm walking. It's a fine, thin line right now. I'm trying to stay there. Give me a goal this period. Give me 2. I'll take 1 if we have to. Take 1. Give me 2 this period. Give us something to live on going into the third period. Give us something to hope for, Rangers. Let's go. All right, guys, this way I look at it. If we're going to find a silver lining, there is none. But we're going to, if they score this period, that's the silver lining. That way we're going to go into the third period and we're going to get it. Now, that being said, that 3-0 lead we had on the Oilers, the Oilers are probably, hold on. Miller missed the net. Come on, man. 3:15 counting. The Blackhawks are still in our zone. Jimmy Vesey's another one that really hasn't done much since he's been back on the Rangers on his second tour here. He hasn't done too much either. You know, guys like Frank Petrano and Andrew Kopp. Andrew Kopp, when he got in with him from the Jets, good hit. Oh, you laid him out. Good hit. Now another fight. Big fight. Everybody's fighting on the ice now. Everybody's fighting. Hell yeah, man. Lay him out. If you can't beat him, then lay him out. There you go. Get his ass. Get on him. There you go. Goodrow. Another heart and soul right there. Get on him. Trouba laid him out. That's right. You let Chicago know, man. We're no pushovers, man. Let's go. Trouba just slammed his helmet down, and man, that was a hell of a hit. That was one of the biggest hits I've seen all year. He laid Murphy out. Wow. Yeah, that's right, Rangers. Get fired up. It's about time you laid somebody out like that. Let them know you're there. Knock him out. Put him in the hospital, man. Wow, what a hit. Boom. That's right. That's right. Don't let Chicago get too comfortable. Take a ride on the Trouba train there, Murphy. Take a ride on the Trouba train. Boom. Oh, that was great. That was awesome, man. True. Take a ride on the Trouba train. I love it. He put his chest through his back. That was a hell of a hit, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's the fired up Rangers that we know and that we love. That was hot. Big Ben, there's no positivity left. I know, brother. Mikhailov. If you can't beat them, beat them. Can't beat them, beat them. Yeah, start punishing them then. If we can't score and beat them by the game by scoring goals, then punish them physically. Punish that team. Make them scared to be out on the ice with us. Intimidation. Then the Rangers are going to have to turn to that. We can't beat them in the game. Beat them up physically. That was a hell of a hit. I love it. I love it. I love it. And we get the power play right now. That's how you end a period. Daniel, end of the second, Leafs 2, Bolts 1. Okay, tight game there. Tight game there. And I know that the while we have the break before the power play, I know the Toronto Maple Leafs went out and got Matt Murray, who won championships with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Their backup goalie, Samsonov, remember he was one of the highly touted goalies coming out of the draft back in 2016, I believe, and he was on the Capitals for a while. Now he's over there. So the Toronto Maple Leafs have grabbed two goalies that have winning experiences, but it bounced around a little bit. Matt Murray didn't do that well on the Senators, but I mean, come on, that's the Senators. Now he's on the Maple Leafs have had a goalie problem for a long time. They can never find a great goalie. Back to the Ranger game. And Mikhailov, that power play, that's what we're going on. If we can't beat them, beat them. That's another great term for the basement, Mikhailov. Someone's got to get pissed out there. I love it. Wow, that dude got lit up. I think he put his ribs right through his spine, man. That dude was, oh, man, what a hit. Now I want to see them score on this power play, going down by 3-1, 3-2, but at least get the one goal. Yes, there it is. Yes. Fired up. Fired up. That's what you do right there. Lay somebody out, score a goal. We're coming back. We're winning this. Big Bear. We're getting positive now. We're getting positive. Rangers are getting pissed, losing to these doormat teams. There it is. There it is. Panarin to Mika, right? That cannon shot, it wasn't Panarin to Mika, but that cannon shot that Mika's has, forget it. Look at that. Zibanejad's got a cannon for a shot, man. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Rangers. Let's go. Let's go, man. Turn this thing around. Trouba started that with that big hit. Rangers followed that up. That's what fighting and getting up is all about, firing your teammates up. Trouba, that's a great captain move right there. Great captain move. Big Bear, that was it. That's what we need from Trouba. Hell yeah. True, 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 true. That's right. Watch out, because the Trouba train's rolling down the tracks. You better pay attention, because that dude did it. I thought it was Murphy. Murphy didn't get hit. I forgot who got hit now. Number 16, maybe? I don't know. Wherever that dude is, man, he's probably trying to find his ribs. Trouba's 13th goal of the season. Why'd they say Trouba? That was Mika. They put up Trouba. I'm like, wait a minute. Trouba didn't score that. They just screwed. That's Mika's 13th goal of the season. Kreider's second on the team with 11. It's like Trouba's 13th goal. That would be pretty impressive if Trouba had 13. Yeah, they just changed it now. They realized their mistake. All right, 1:08 left in the second period. Rangers coming down again. Get another. We're winning this game, guys. We're winning it. Unless we don't. No, we're winning. You can see the momentum change now. That hit changed everything. All right, guys, don't let Chicago start shooting now. 45 seconds left in the period. 45, 42, 41. Tick, tick, tick. Chris Berman, right? Tick, 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 tick. Let's go. Let's go. Big Bear, I'm sick of Gallant. Yeah, I'm trying to stay positive with him, man. I'm trying to, but I hear you. I hear you. Let's go. 19 seconds, 18. Come on, Rangers. Just hold the fort. Hold the fort. Come on. Nine seconds. Mr. Orange, welcome into the basement, Mr. Orange. Subscribe, bell notice, and like button. Keep it rolling. What are the greatest scoring sporting siblings? I know the first one that comes off my head is Daniel and Henrik Sedin, maybe. That's the most recent ones I can think of. Are you talking about hockey only or in general? The Sedin brothers were good. Come on, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Saved by Halak. Look, they're ready to fight again. Yeah, let's get in there. Get in there. Start swinging on him again. Beat this doormat down. Beat him by the score and beat him up physically. That's what we want to see. Yeah, there's going to be more fights in this third period because their brother got laid out. Laid out. Chicago's pissed. Too bad. Dude got laid out. Lindgren's right up in there, too. Keandre's up in there. That's right, man. The Rangers ain't playing around. They're pissed. They're pissed that they're playing down to their competition. That's right. I want to see that hit again. End of the second period, 3-1, but you can feel the momentum changing. You can feel the momentum changing. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to see if I can pull up that hit. I'll get right back to the chat, guys. I'll see if I can pull up that hit. Man, that was amazing. I want to see that again. Did Trouba get ejected? Is he ejected? I was so hype over the hit. I didn't even see if he got ejected. Let me see if he's ejected. I'll let you guys tell me, man. Let's see what it says. Do you guys see anything on Trouba? I'm trying to find if he's ejected. I think he was. That's why I slammed his helmet. I'm going off his Big Bear. We need to start laying people out. Right. If we're going to lose this game, we're going to make sure it hurts a little bit. Amen. Mikhailov said the same thing. If we can't beat them, then we got to beat them. That's right. If we're going to lose this game, we want Chicago to feel like they lost this game. We want to beat them up then. What Trouba, was he ejected, though? I'm trying to find that. Is he ejected? Anybody else new in the base? Subscribe, bell notice, like button. Mikhailov, beat him. Mr. Orange, we'll get back to your question. Mr. Orange laid out a question for everybody while we're all hyped up on the Rangers. His question is, what is the greatest scoring siblings in sports history? Just like any sport. He says any sport. That's a good question. We like doing trivia in the basement. I already said the Sedin brothers. I think the Sedin brothers are the third or the second highest scoring siblings. I might be wrong, but I know they're up there in the top 5 somewhere. So we're doing a bunch of that. We're real excited about what the Rangers just did at the end of the second period. Put some fire in the team. Put some fire in us as fans, showing us some life. That's what I'm talking about. I'm loving that. We need to start laying people. Oh, I just read that. Okay. All right. All right, let's go, Mr. Orange. Let's see what you got. Oh, Big Bear, all the dirt I talk about Trouba, out the window. Amen. Amen. Me too, Big Bear. Hey, we're fans. We make mistakes. Why we make mistakes? Because we're in the basement. That's why it happens, man. But yeah, now I see That's the Trouba we know, though, Big Bear. That's the Trouba we know. Laying people out, getting in fights, punching people in the face. Last night, he punched Matt Tkachuk. He punched him so hard his helmet blew off. His whole face was redded out. Trouba is a real leader, man. And he knows that we're losing games to bad teams, and he's setting the example by putting his shoulder right into guys' chests, punching them in the face, letting them know they're there, beating them up. Intimidation. Mr. Orange, mine have to be either the Williams sisters. Oh, yeah, Venus and Serena. Good one, Mr. Orange. Or the Hanson brothers who played for the Charlestown Chiefs. You better believe it, brother. The Hanson brothers putting on the foil. Don't get me started on my favorite movie, Reggie Dunlop, Paul Newman, man. Don't get me started on the Charlestown Chiefs. I love the Hanson brothers. Now, we're talking hockey. I can throw out the Suter brothers. The Suter brothers were all great scorers in the NHL. I'll even throw out Wayne and Brent Gretzky were good scorers in the NHL. Eric Lindros and his brother Brett Lindros. Brett Lindros got injured a lot, though, with the Islanders. So I can't really say they're a great scoring pair, but they're just another two-sibling pair that Brett was supposed to end up being better. But the Suters, the Sedins, and Wayne and Brent Gretzky, these were guys that scored a lot of goals. So, well, Wayne Gretzky, I mean, you don't have to mention anything after that name. But the Suters and how about Joe and Dom DiMaggio? Joe DiMaggio on the Yankees, his brother Dom DiMaggio played for the Boston Red Sox. Dom DiMaggio was a good ball player, man. He wasn't as Joe, but he was a good ball player. They scored runs together. There's another one. There you got me thinking, Mr. Orange. Very good. Very good. Manav, another cellar dweller accounted for. Manav's in the basement. That's what's up, Manav. The Williams sisters. Yep, very good. Yes, Daniel, we got that. Venus and Serena Williams, the most winning sisters in tennis, man. They're incredible. Incredible. Icons for the sport. Manav, hi, Johnny. I have a fever, Johnny. Oh, no, Manav, you actually did get sick. You were mentioning that you weren't feeling well earlier, man. Well, take care of yourself, Manav. Take care of yourself. If being in the basement with all of us is helping you feel better, then we're happy for you. But Manav, we want you to get better. I hope your fever goes down, brother. Daniel Williams. Yeah, we knew what you were talking about. Yep. For sure. Remember watching? I would never miss a Venus versus Serena tennis match as much as I could, man. Those were great matches. And both of them could play. They could really play the game, man. So that was fun. Because Venus used to be better, and then Serena came up, overtook her sister, and then overtook all of tennis. So good stuff there. The Klitschkos, Vladimir and Vitaly Klitschko in boxing. Very good. How about this guy? DiMaggio brothers. Daniel, yes, I mentioned them. Yes. Just for fun. Mark McGuire. Does anybody know who his brother's name and what his brother's position and who he played for? Does anybody know Mark McGuire's brother was a professional sports player? On what team and who did he on what team did he start for? That's the question. Fry, what's going on, Fry? Welcome into the basement, man. We're rolling in here. We got trivia going. We got the Rangers fired up. Jacob Trouba, to catch you up, just put this dude's rib cage through his back. Then the fights came. Then the Rangers got fired up and scored a goal right after that. Now we're down 3-1. And the Rangers look to us, as Mikhailov had mentioned in Big Bear, if we're not going to win this game, we're going to physically beat them to the ground. We're going to physically beat this team silly. That's what we're going to do. The Rangers are going to take out on the Blackhawks what they should have been taking out on the other bad teams because of losing. It seems like the Rangers want to come out and punish Chicago for that. So that's fine. If that's going to spark it up, because we got tough games coming up. Really tough games coming up. So, guys, man, we're almost at the start of the second period, a third period. We're almost at the start of the third. Give me 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. I'll be right back down. There you go, Derek. Derek jumps into the basement and says it right. Dan McGuire, quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. Very good, Derek. Very good. Mr. Orange, Gary and Phil Neville played football for Manchester United. Okay, you got me on that. How about Joe and Phil Niekro, pitchers for baseball? Phil Niekro's in the Hall of Fame. Two great knuckleball pitchers, Phil and Joe Niekro. Those guys were great pitchers, man, in the day. How about them? There's another good tandem right there. Jason Giambi and his brother, Jeremy Giambi. Jason Giambi and Jeremy Giambi. That's actually pretty sad. Jeremy Giambi took his life. I don't know what the story was there, what happened there. But those are two scoring brothers as well. I really don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened with Jeremy and why that happened. Anyway, it's almost the third period. Guys, give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I need a break. Quick break. Quick break, guys. And by the way, how about the Torrey brothers in baseball, Joe and Frank Torrey? All right, guys. All right. We're back. About to get the third period started. Big Bear, do we dare go positive now? Yes, we dare go positive. Because as you guys said, if we can't beat them, we're gonna beat them up. That's what we got to do. We're gonna put the league on notice. The Rangers are not taking any more crap. They're tired of losing to bad teams, and that anger and frustration just came out of Jacob Trouba, man. I think he got ejected. I'm still trying to see if he did. Oh, yeah, the Howell brothers in hockey. Good answer. Sports, Derek Kane, very good. The Boones, Aaron and Brett Boone. Yeah, good one, man. Aaron and Brett Boone. Good one, man. That's a good brother tandem. Mikhailov, sports siblings can't go past the Phil and Tony Esposito. Boom. Good one, Mikhailov. Good one. Daniel, that's a great one. The Howe brothers in hockey, just read that. Big Bear. We need hits like that from Trouba every game. Amen. Mike Gray, that's a great one. Dominique and Gerald Wilkins. Gerald Wilkins played on the Knicks. Dominique Wilkins, we all know him, man. One of the greatest NBA players of all time, man. Always got in the great dunk contest with Michael Jordan. And a couple of them, he looked better than Jordan dunking the ball. We know it. Dominique Wilkins was the only one that went toe-to-toe with Michael Jordan, those dunk competitions, man. Look at these hits out here. Trouba is taking no names, man. He's laying people out. He laid up 2 guys. That was a monster hit. They're showing it again. And like 4 or 5 fights after that happened. The Suitors. Yeah, Bruin, we got them. And the Rangers scored right after that. Is Trouba ejected? I'm still trying to find that out. I can't find it. I don't know if he's ejected. I'm pretty sure he was. Pretty sure he was, but it's not telling me right now. So we had Phil and Joe Negro, right? I said that. We got the Suter brothers. We got the Sedines. We got Phil and Dom and Joe DiMaggio. Well, they played defense. I was going to say Lyle and Glenn Blackwood. They were on defense for the Dolphins. So that's not really scoring brothers, but those are two brothers that actually played on the same team. Remember them? Raleigh's back. Raleigh's back in the basement. That's what's up, Raleigh. Good to see you back here, man. Rangers are coming back and they're hitting hard, man. Mike Gray, Dominique and Jerry. I just read that. Very good. How about Horace and Harvey Grant? Horace and Harvey Grant. There's another NBA pair of brothers right there. The Holiday brothers. The Holiday brothers are playing right now in the NBA. Those another pair. I love these trivia. I'm really thinking. I love thinking of this stuff, man. It's good stuff. Good stuff while we're in between periods. I don't remember his first name, but Henrik Lundqvist had a twin brother that played. He was a forward on. He was a wing on Dallas Stars. He played for the Dallas Stars. Henrik Lundqvist had a twin brother who played for the Dallas Stars. I cannot remember his first name. Do you guys know his first name? He didn't play very long, but it's his twin brother. Anybody know his name? If you don't, I'll look it up, but I don't want to look it up first. I want to know, do you guys remember his name? I know he played for the Stars. I cannot remember his first name. But Henrik and his brother, Lundqvist, twin brothers, played in the league at the same time. Oh, that's right. Rocket and Henry Richard. Bruin coming out with the big names, man. Rocket Richard and his brother. Very good. Like that. Raleigh jumping in, comes back to the basement after disappearing for a minute, and jumps in with Robin and Brooke Lopez in the NBA. Good one, Raleigh. Good one. Oh, nice. The Schumacher brothers, Mikhailov. Good one, man. Yes. It was Derek. It was Joel Lundqvist. Joel. That was his name. Joel Lundqvist. Pure twin brother. People are saying when Henrik was hurt, they should put Joel in there. It's like, no, Joel doesn't play goalie. So the Blackhawks are changing goalie. They're putting Arvid Soderblom in right now. He's 2-5 with a 3.2 goals against average. He sucks too. We should score on him. But like we said, Punishment. The Rangers are coming out in the third period to win this game and punish that team. Take your frustrations out on that team. Start intimidating. Take Jacob Trouba's lead and punish this team. Mike Gray, the Klitschko brothers. Yeah, the Klitschkos were mentioned already, but you weren't here for that. So good mention, Mike. You didn't see that earlier. We mentioned the Klitschkos. Good one, though, Mike. You didn't see it. Good one to jump in with. Look, we're already in their zone. Let's go. Let's go, Rangers. Kravtsov is playing. That's what I'm talking about. Gallant's got to keep changing up the lines, man. He can't keep losing with the same strategy. That's what insanity definition is, doing the same thing and expecting different results. And that's what our coach is doing right now. Oh, they're already ready to fight. The Blackhawks are out here ready to fight now. Of course, you want to get into a physical fight with a physical game with us, they're going to lose. We got a bunch of rough dudes on the Rangers, man. You want to get in a physical battle with us? No problem. That's exactly our game. We may not be scoring lately, but you want to go into that area? That's exactly our game. And they're lucky Ryan Reeves ain't here on the team anymore. Ryan Reeves would have been the ultimate icing on the cake. Yeah, Bruin, I'm drawing a blank too. We've named so many brothers that have played in all the sports. I'm trying to think more. How about this though? It's not brothers, but it was a father-son team. Who the father-son played in the same batting order. Ken Griffey Sr., Ken Griffey Jr. That's an honorary mention. They're not siblings, but honorary mention because they actually were in the same batting order. Ken Griffey Sr. wanted to play with his son, Ken, who we already know is one of the greatest center fielders to ever play the game. I'm going to throw an honorary mention for Ken Griffey Sr. and Ken Griffey Jr., like Gordie Howe played with his sons on the Hartford Whalers. Same kind of thing. All right, let's go, Raina. 18:25 left in the game. Derek, love starting lineups, have a lot myself. Very good, man. Yep, that's good, man. So we can expand it to father, sons playing on the same team. There's not a lot of them. I know LeBron is waiting for Bronny to make it into the league to play with his son. That's awesome, man. That's just awesome to do. So we had a few father-son tandems that have happened in professional sports before. Hit the post. The Rangers had like 5 hit the posts tonight, 4 or 5. Anybody else new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, like button. Keep this basement rolling. Did Trouba get ejected? I'm still trying to figure that out. I think he did. I think he got ejected. It was a clean hit. I'm not even being biased, guys. Trouba's hit was clean. He put his shoulder dead in that man's chest and laid him out. Laid him out. That is a legal hit. It's legal. I think he got ejected, man. I really think so. Somebody look that up and tell me, man. I was trying to find it before and I can't find it. I'm going to try again in a second at a break. Raleigh, I got to play 23 to get back into hockey or else I'm way lost. You got to play NHL 23. Okay. Well, Raleigh, go to YouTube and look at Jacob Trouba's hit. We'll get you back into it, Raleigh. We're in the basement. It's okay. Daniel, Ross Colton scores 3-2 Bolts. Yep. You can never count the Bolts out of the game, man. The Lightning, never count them out. You can't. The Rangers tried to play cute game against the Lightning, and they paid for it and lost. That's why, you know. Can't screw around with a team as experienced as Tampa Bay. You just can't. We found that out the hard way. Our young team found that out. You're going to give Stamkos and Kucherov and Killorn and Braden Point and Victor Hedman an advantage? You're going to give them a little window to get back in the series? Our young team found out you cannot do that, man, and they did it, and they paid hard for it. Ty, welcome into the basement, Ty. Another guy, welcome into the basement, man. Subscribe, bell notice, and like button. What do you got for us, Ty? Oh, good one, man. The three Selwood brothers in the AFL. Ty, man, I'm learning the AFL. I'm so learning it, brother. Thank you, man, for showing up to the chat, man. Much appreciated. Much respect for all the help that you guys have been giving me. My original Mikhailov have been helping me. You guys have been incredible over there, man, helping me out with that sport. I know about 40% of what's going on, and I'm learning, man. I'm a machine with this now. I'm determined to get better at that, man. That's awesome, man. And thanks for throwing that in there, Ty. The Selwood brothers in the AFL, and I'm going to look that up. I'm actually writing that down. I got so many notes going on with the AFL, with the NRL. I got a lot going on. I'm overwhelmed, and I'm loving it. Selwood brothers. I'm looking that up right after this. Looking that up. That's awesome. Thanks, Ty, and thanks for showing up. Raleigh, that's going to be how LeBron and his son will be in 2 years. Yep, LeBron will have his son within a couple of years, and they'll be playing together too. That's hot. I love that, man. I really do. What pressure on his son? Your father's LeBron James. You got to come into the league with the expectations of that. With the expectations of that. That is a tall order, man, to be LeBron James' son. It's like Walter Payton's son, Jared Payton. Jared Payton was a great running back at the Miami Hurricanes. To be Walter Payton, that is an impossible order. Almost impossible to be as great as the greatest running back of all time. That's my opinion. You can argue Barry Sanders. I respect that argument. I love Barry Sanders. I take Walter Payton. That's just me. Anyway, Walter Payton's son, Jared Payton, played in the NFL for the Titans. And I think a couple other teams, but he didn't last too long. But come on, Rangers. Boy, we're getting killed. So let's beat them up. Let's go. Let's get out there and start cracking heads, man. Let's go. Raleigh, LeBron has two sons that could be in the league in 3 years. That's crazy. And speaking about that, how about the Ball brothers? Lonzo and his brother. How about the Ball brothers? They're in the league, and they could have another brother coming into the league too. Big Bad, Trocheck hit a post. Remember, I got money on. I put money on that. You ain't kidding. How many posts are going to get it? We're done in this game. We're getting killed in this game. And why are we playing? Just let me stop. So I guess Trouba's hit and us scoring right after that, I guess that was just a short-term burst of momentum because we have lost it all already. Lost it all, the momentum already. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, man. This is crap. And if Halak can't win games at his age, and bring up Louis Domingue from the AHL, from the Hartford Wolfpack, how about bringing him up and try him out if Halak cannot handle playing in the NHL anymore? Because he has not been a good backup for us, guys. He has not been a good backup. Good, solid goalie for his career, good journeyman goalie, but maybe he's hit the wall at this point. Maybe he's hit the wall. Maybe he can't do it anymore in net because he's getting lit up, man. We're getting lit up by a team that is winless in their last 8 games. Yeah. Raleigh, you would think having a GOAT as a father, that would be the biggest motivator to keep improving. Yep, I agree. And you know LeBron's all over his son about it. He's got him playing the game the right way and basketball smarts, not just playing the game physically, basketball smarts. LeBron James may be the smartest basketball player to ever play the game. The guy understands his teammates. He understands the game. He understands the X's and O's of the game. He understands the front office, the money, the cap space, how to move players properly around the league. LeBron, unlike Michael Jordan, LeBron would be an amazing owner in the NBA. He'd be an amazing owner. He would. His basketball smarts are off the charts. Off the charts. There's going to be more fights in this third period. And yeah, Big Bear. I'm not even mad. I'm past mad. Yeah, I'm going to save the rest of my energy for my New York Jets tomorrow. I'm going to save my voice. I'm not going to get mad anymore. I just want to see the Rangers punish them now. Just punish them. Guys, again, for all those that showed up late, the Rangers have lost to the Ducks, bad team. Lost to the Senators, bad team. Losing now to the Blackhawks, bad team. Do you want to know who our next few games are? For the guys that already heard it, I know I'm repeating it. For all the new guys that just came in to the basement, we have the St. Louis Blues, Vegas Knights, Colorado Avalanche, the defending champions. We have them after that, those two games. Then we have the Devils. Then we have the Toronto Maple Leafs. We should have taken advantage of the games that we're playing right now. We should have taken advantage of these doormats, and we didn't. We didn't. There's 13 minutes left in the game. It's not over. I mean, we gave up 4 goals in the third period of the Edmonton Oilers when we were up 3-0. Remember that? That was just a few days ago. So it's possible. And we're another post. Another post. I'm going to stop. I'm not going to yell anymore. Another post. Daniel, Bolts on a power play. Yeah, Tampa Bay. Now, there's a team that just keeps on winning, keeps on fighting. Back-to-back champions, made a third finals in a row. Okay, they lost 3 finals they made in a row. They won 2 of them. And now they're still. You cannot count that team out. The Rangers, they're making us feel like last year was a fluke. Are we jumping the gun too early? Hey, we're in New York, and I'll tell you what, man. I'm a New York fan. We're going to talk the smack. I can't just sit here and say, well, it's early in the season. We can give you all the normal excuses we're used to hearing. I don't even want to say them because it's BS. We shouldn't be losing. We shouldn't be looking like this out here. And thank you, Jacob Trouba, for trying to freaking motivate this team by laying people out. That's Hanson Brothers hockey right there. Trouba was Hanson Brothers hockey right there. Who do we got? Bolts on the power play. I read that. Daniel Raleigh. Breakaway by the Blackhawks. Hey, Halak saved one. Guys, Halak just made a save. Hey, well, that's standing ovation for that. Halak just made a save, guys. Yaroslav Halak, you may have scored 4 goals on me, but damn it, I'm going to save one. And he just saved it. Big ups to Halak. Now I'm going to get sarcastic, Big Bear. I'm just going to get sarcastic now. Raleigh. LeBron could be the best player with longevity because he's still playing amazing football even when he is, 38? Football, you mean basketball, but I get you. Yeah. LeBron's still playing at an upper level, man. He's playing at an insane level. He's not just hanging around. And a lot of LeBron haters like to say, oh, yeah, well, he's just hanging around to break Kareem's record and all that other stuff. Now, he ain't playing hanging around. He's still dropping 30, 40 points a game. LeBron's not hanging around. And he's the type of player, LeBron would never ruin his legacy by hanging around, coming off the bench for a couple of points here and there. He wouldn't do that. He would not do that. He respects the game too much to do that. Big Bear, we got to stop pretending like it's shocking that we're losing to bad teams because we are a bad team. No debate here, man. We certainly are playing like a bad team. What's disappointing, Big Bear, and I said it earlier, man, I'm going to be like you. I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to get uptight anymore. I'm going to get sarcastic like Halak's finally saving, giving up 4 goals. Now Halak's like, hey, 4 is my limit. Now I'm going to start saving goals. So that's all right, Raleigh. I knew what you meant. You know why we're pretending, Big Bear? Because you, me, every Ranger fan out there, because of what they showed us, the fire, the heart. Remember last year, we were down in the playoffs, 3-1 to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Yes, the Penguins are an older team now. They're more of a stepping stone team in the playoffs because they haven't won a playoff series in a few years. Still in all, we're down 3-1 to them. We're the first team ever to be down 3-1, then trailing game 5 by 2 goals, trailing game 6 by 2 goals, trailing game 7 repeatedly by a goal, and win all 3 of those elimination games. No one's ever done that. And then they went on and beat the Hurricanes. The House of Horrors, right? No one can win in Carolina. We did that. Then we pushed the back-to-back defending champions. That's why the Rangers made us believe. Mika, Chris Kreider, the guys upset, crying, all this, man, we're going to be fighters. We're going to know what this feels like to have our souls ripped out of us when we were 2 wins away from the Stanley Cup. That's why I believed in this Ranger team coming out right now. This slump is disgusting. And the only thing I can related to, sorry, Bruin. I know you were a part of the basement with me during the time, was the Yankees going 10-18 in August. Live streaming Yankee games in August was painful. But then they went 20-11 right after that, made the playoffs, and didn't look painfully disgusting and shameful until that heartless performance against the Astros. The point is, if the Rangers are going to have a big slump right now, have it now. But to Big Bear's point, are we watching the true Rangers? Are we watching? Is this the real Rangers that we're watching? Is this the real Gallant? Is this why Gallant, who took Vegas Knights, the first team, expansion team ever in their first season to go to a finals, and I don't mean just hockey, I mean any sport. No expansion team in the major sports that I watch has ever had an expansion team go to the finals or the Super Bowl or the World Series. You guys know what I mean. Never seen it happen. Then he coached the Panthers. But what is it about Gallant that he then moves on to other teams? I'm not going to totally give up on Gallant. I have a lot of Ranger fan friends of mine that have already. I'm not there, but I can get there. I can. But I'm still going to believe in him. Still going to believe in him. Bruin, I feel bad for Halak. Halak's been playing bad all year, though, Bruin. He really has. And Halak's a good player, man. Maybe he's hit the wall. Halak has had a good career. He has had a good overall career. You look up his numbers, Halak has a great career. He might have just hit a wall. He might just 37. Maybe he's just hit a wall. He gave up 2 soft goals tonight. Soft. There might be time to bring up Louis Domingue. Now, from Hartford. Now, do you remember Louis Domingue? Louis Domingue in our first game against the Penguins in round 1. Remember the game? Igor had 79 saves. Only a New York team would allow their goalie with 79 saves to lose the game. Louis Domingue came in ice cold off the bench in the second part of that overtime. I'm pretty sure it was the second overtime that Louis Domingue came in. Or it might have been halfway through the first, whatever. He faced 17 shots, gave and saved all 17. Ice cold off the bench. Igor had 79 saves. And we lost. It just Louis Domingue might be the guy to bring up right now if Halak really can't get it done, because he's not looking good in that net. And granted, our defense hasn't been doing him any favors. He did play well against the Senators on Wednesday, though. I think they should have just, if the goalie's playing well, why don't you just start him again in that back-to-back, home and home with the Senators? Why don't you just play him against the Senators again? You didn't have to play Igor last night. And again, it's not Igor's fault. The defense was bad. It's just a point I'm making. That if Halak's hit the wall, Gallant needs to do more than just look at the backup goalie. He needs to start changing lines. There's changes that have to be going on here. Big Bear, we got to stop pretending. I read that. Mike Gray, rough. Oh, the rough brother. Yeah, man. Good one, Mike. Good one, Mike. Raleigh, basketball. I read that. Boy, I'm behind. Feel bad for Halak. Read that. Big Bear, Bruin, I do too. I like Halak. I really respect him. The Rangers always had a tough time beating Halak. He's had an incredible career, guys. We just talked about it. I love him, and that's why I'm not hating on him right now. I'm just saying maybe he needs a break. Maybe I don't know. But the Rangers cannot continue to go down this road like this. Big Bear, Bruin, I used to play goalie, and I know what it's like. Take a lot of crap, right? Mikhailov, if the Rangers don't come out of December with a winning record, oh boy, Metro Division, top 3, very tough to get back into. Yep, them fighting for a wild card. Bruin, right? Mikhailov, the Devils are like 13 or 15 points ahead of the Rangers. Don't quote me or hold me to one number, but yesterday they were 13 points behind, and they have to be about 15 points behind them now. As a matter of fact, let's take a look. I'm going to look at that right now since we have nothing else going on. But the only way is up. That's right, Mikhailov. You were part of the basement during the Yankees slump. We just hate suffering through these things like this. Manab, Georgia beat LSU bad today, Johnny. Wow. Surprised Andy didn't jump here and talk to us about it. Andy's a big Georgia Bulldog fan. Daniel, Leafs power play Oh, wow. 3-3. Bolton leads. Good game, Daniel. Thanks for the updates, man. That's a big game right there. Good game. 3-3. Much better than this game. All right, let's see what we got here, guys. What was I looking up? Wow. What did I say I was looking up? You know why I forgot? Because we're in the basement. That's why I forgot. What did I just say I was going to look up? You guys remember? I really forgot. I just said I'm going to look that up. What the hell was I going to look up? Let me look through the chat. Maybe I'll get reminded. Rangers don't come out. Manab, what was the score? Bruins asking. Man, I forgot I said I was going to look up. Oh, well, it'll come back to me. 8:50 left in the third. Does it matter? Mikhailov, is it just me or does Tampa struggle on the power play? They do at times. As great a team as the Lightning are, they do struggle at times. All right, Halak. Good job, Halak. Good. I know I feel bad that I got sarcastic on Halak. I feel bad that I did. I feel badly that I mocked Halak a little while ago. He didn't even deserve that. He's been a good goalie in his career. Bruin, I forgot too. Yeah, me too, dude. Hey, Bruin, more acceptable jersey for you? What you like? Rangers. I love the Rangers shield. I love the Ranger jersey with the shield. But I just figured, Bruin, I was waiting. Look at that, man. That's the one you like. Big Bear, my son asked me why we don't root for another team. Because of loyalty. You stay loyal to your teams. I am a 4 decades Jets fan, New York Jets over 4 decades. I've only seen 4 AFC championship games, 82, 98, 09, and 10. They lost all 4. I've seen many, many, many dumpster fire seasons from the Jets, and I love them. You stay loyal to your teams. Never, ever, ever be a bandwagon fan. Can't be bandwagon fans and switch teams. Can't do it. That's why. And you know it, Big Bear, too. That's why. We can't switch our teams. Our teams is who our teams are. And that's what's the biggest thing about being a diehard fan. You know how many newfound New York Jet fans there are right now? I've run into a couple. That's what you ask them. They've been a Jet fan forever. Ask them some old-time questions. They don't know. They barely know who's on the team now, but they're on the wagon. That's why. That's exactly why. You remain loyal to your teams. You go through the ups, you go through the downs, and that's what it's like being a fan. And when people say, when fans say, oh, we lost today, or there's analysts that say, fans, you're getting paid by the team, you're not part of the team. You don't say we. Really? Really? Then what is the home field advantage for them? If the fans aren't part of the team, then what is the home field advantage even mean? What does it even mean if the fans aren't a part of the team? I always hated hearing that. And some analysts say it, some sports talk, radio talk. They say when fans say, oh, they call a show and they say, well, you know, we lost last night. You're on the team? Yeah, I'm a fan. I am on the team. I'm a part of that team. Why even bother having home field advantage? The 12th man, you've heard these terms before. Yeah, we're part of the team. How many points behind the Devils we are? I'm looking that up. Thank you, Mikhailov. That's what I was going to look up. Thank you, Mikhailov. I'm looking that up right now. Yep, thank you, guys. I'm looking it up right now. I knew it. Why does that happen? Because we're in the basement. I forget stuff. I get on rolls and I forget it. My regular cellar dwellers know. You've been through this with me before. Boy, Bruin, your Bruins are 20-3, killing it. 20-3. All right, the Devils have 41 points. The Rangers have 27 coming into this game. So we are 14 points behind the Devils. Yep, 14 points behind the Devils. who are also killing it. And the Devils won today, 3-2. The Devils are also 24-1. 24-1. Not 24-1, 24-1. I think I was confused myself. All right, guys. 6:41 left in this crappy game. But maybe the Rangers can find some miracle on ice flair. Trouba definitely got ejected. I haven't seen him at all. So 14 points behind, and we lose today, we'll remain 14 points behind. Tie. The point difference between the Devils. Oh, thank you, Ty. You remembered also. Thanks, guys. Ty, you'll get used to me forgetting stuff in the basement. You'll get used to that, man. I do that a lot because I get on rolls. I watch the game. I read the chat. I'm thinking of things in my head while we're talking, and boom, I forget. So thank you. Bruin, I'm just so used to the word mark. Yeah, right. Me too. The word mark. Amen. Daniel, Mikhail, the other times have figured out how to defend the power play. Yep. Teams, the other teams. Yeah, the other teams. I got you. Big Bear took my son to the Ducks game, and we had a good time talking trash. I told him he can't be that cynical after one Rangers game when I have been rooting for them for decades. Amen. Why did Taves get 17 minutes in penalty? I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to look that up too. Why did Taves get 17 minutes in penalty? I don't know. I don't know. I've been so angry at the game, man. That one went right past me. One thing about me, I'll never lie to you guys. I'm never going to sit here and act like I know it all because I don't. There's things that get past me. I don't know. I don't know that one. I'll have to look that up, Big Bear. That's good, man. That's good that you teach your son to stay loyal to the team. You can't get cynical right off the bat. We've been fans of these teams for decades, man. Decades. We've gone through the fire. We have memories, and I had never understood what that ring light, freaking, I could see it out of my glasses. Anyway, how do you just hop to another team just because they're winning? How do you do that? I can't do that. You know, there's plenty of people that say, oh, I'm tired of the Jets. I'm not going to be a fan of them anymore. I'm like, all right, but what if the team starts winning one day? I get laughed at. Well, now they're winning. Now they're starting to win. We got a ferocious defense. The New York Jets defense is ferocious. Quinnen Williams should be a household name. 8 sacks as an interior defensive lineman is insanity nowadays. 8 sacks leads all defensive linemen in the NFL. Sauce Gardner gets all the credit for being a shutdown corner. DJ Reed, another shutdown corner. Jordan Whitehead coming over from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. CJ Mosley, great field general back then, one of the best middle linebackers in the game. Finally, we have a team been waiting patiently for it. Bills Mafia, they've been waiting patiently for their Bills to be better. Now they have a great team out there, Super Bowl favorites. Loyalty to your team eventually will pay off. Eventually, when the Rangers won in '94, man, we were all flipping out like finally. The New York Knicks. It's not easy being a Jet and a Knicks fan the last 20 years. The Jets were actually better than the Knicks last 20 years, but I'm still a fan of the Knicks. I'm still a big fan of the Knicks, and they're terrible. Loyalty to your teams is the point. Bruin, what did Trouba do? Bruin, I can't even explain it, Bruin. You have to YouTube Trouba's hit. YouTube it. It's legal. He put his shoulder, Bruin, right into the dude's chest and sent it out his back. That is one of the biggest hits I've seen live in a while. Gunner, another cellar dweller accounted for. Gunner is in the basement. What is up, Gunner? Good to see you in here, brother. Remember when Pats fans thought Mac Jones was a net? Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha. Yes. And you know what else, Gunner? To add on to that point, I told Patriot fans when you lost Josh McDaniels as offensive coordinator, Mac Jones was going to regress under Matt Patricia and Joe Judge. It's obvious. McDaniels may not be a great head coach, But as an OC, he's outstanding. Mac Jones benefited from having Josh McDaniels as his OC. Look at him without him. Terrible. Bill Belichick's the greatest coach of all time, greatest defensive strategist of all time. I don't understand why he allowed those coordinators to be running. And they never even named Patricia or Judge a coordinator. But Mac Jones, yeah, all the Patriot fans they say, we never said he was the next Brady. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. They are trying to back out of the statement that they made, that they never said that. Do you realize that now that Zach Wilson is benched, that Mac Jones, I believe, has the worst QBR in the NFL for starting quarterbacks? Now that Zach is benched. They all said, we never said he was the next Brady. I'm like, yes, you did. There's articles on it up in Boston area, New England area. Yes, you did. And now they want Bailey Zappi. Mac is not the answer. Not the answer. But losing McDaniels, to be fair, Kreider just missed another open net. This is disgusting. It's 4-on-4 if anybody cares anymore. 3:22, we have an empty net. Bruin, look up what that hit on Trouba. I mean, Trouba, the hit. Look it up. Bruin, it was the nastiest hit I've seen live in a while. It was that nasty. Daniel, no goal, still 3-3. Tavares kicked in the goal. Okay, Daniel. What's left in that game? Are they in overtime? 3-3, 2:50 left. That sounds like that's going to OT. If they're in OT, I'll switch over to that game right after this. Oh, goalie interference. Are they counting that as a goal? Oh, we did get it. We did get it. They're not all jumping around. Rangers scored. All right, 4-2. There's 2:45 left. Screw it. Let's get positive. Let's see if we can come back and win this. For the hell of it, let's just get positive. They're not even happy they scored. Is this goalie interference or not? I don't know if they're reviewing this. Oh, he kicked it in. But he might have been pushed in. I don't know. Let's see. Kreider got pushed into the net by McCabe. McCabe pushed him right into the net. Let's see, guys. I don't think this is going to be a goal. 3-3 going to overtime in Tampa. All right, Daniel. I may switch over to that, Daniel. I might not. I don't know. All right, so they're going to go empty net again, 4-2 with 2:45 left in the game. Can we pull a? Can we pull a miracle out here? You think we can pull a miracle? Anybody new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button, keep the basement rolling. Hey, Gunner, are you going to be with us tomorrow for the Jets and the Vikings? You going to be in the basement with us tomorrow? You got to work. Rangers all-time goals. Kreider moved up to number 9 with 241. He just passed Brian Leach. Just passed the Rangers legend, Brian Leach, who had 240. Gunner, the defense looked solid despite losing Miller. If he was out there, we would have sacked him 5 times at least. Our D-line was having a field day. No doubt. No doubt. Hey, don't forget, even though the Jets lost twice, the Jets sacked Mac Jones 6 times in each game. 12 sacks overall. The Patriots' offensive line is trash. Trash. The first game, we sacked Mac Jones 6 times. The second game, we sacked them 6 times. Their offensive line is killing them. The Patriots have – oh, you whiffed on that, Panarin. Come on. The Patriots' defense is outstanding. They have a great defense. They're on the field the whole game. For the Patriot fans to make fun of Zach Wilson, that's fine. I have no problem with that. Zach is just terrible. I get that. But to act like Mac Jones is really that much better, he's the worst as far as I know, he's the worst QBR for starting quarterbacks in the NFL right now. You're working, you're hosting a tournament. Okay, Gunner, all right. I know you've been working a lot, brother. Oh, much respect to you, man, for doing all the work that you do. And I know you're going for the Vikings, and it's all good, man. It's all good. But by you guys beating the Patriots, you gave the Jets a 1-game lead. Yeah, if you're popping in here now about the Rangers are losing 4-2, minute 44 left. We're already ready for football tomorrow. We're already ready for football tomorrow. Minute 43, Halak had to get put back in net. Wow. I got to save my energy and my emotions for tomorrow. I cannot wait for tomorrow. There's a hit. Goodrow, shot, blocked. Gunner, I'm working. We're hosting. I read that. Gunner, I'm getting out of work at midnight. Oh, boy. You got to be back at 9 a.m. Going to be a long day tomorrow. Wait a minute. You're getting out of work at midnight tonight? You got to be back at work at 9? Are you working like a 12-hour shift tomorrow too? Alex Killorn scored. So the Tampa Bay Lightning beat the Leafs 4-3. Alex Killorn with the winning goal for Tampa Bay. No surprise there, man. No surprise there. Minute 18 to go. Empty net. This game's over, guys. 5-2. Guys, this game's done. 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 They got to wake up. They got to wake up. This is bad. We got a rough schedule coming up, guys. I can't say it enough. Rough schedule coming up. Blues, Vegas. Blues, Vegas, Avalanche, Devils, Maple Leafs. The Rangers just lost to the Ducks, the Senators, and Blackhawks. And we are playing the league's elite coming up next 5 games. Next 3 games. The elite teams now. I'm calm now. This is crazy. Crazy, crazy, disgusting hockey being played by the New York Rangers. Jacob Trouba, thank you for trying to motivate the team by laying people out, man. Really, thank you. But this team has been trash. There's no leadership, no heart. They're disgraceful hockey right now, disgraceful coaching right now. Unmotivated, non-caring games. These guys are out here like they're in the middle of a frozen lake on a Saturday afternoon, just kicking it. Let's just play a pickup game of hockey. Absolutely disgusting and terrible. It is official that this game is over. There's 27 seconds left. We're going to just end this, guys. I'm going to be back on here tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern time. New York Jets, Minnesota Vikings, New York Jets, 7-4, fighting for their first playoff spot in 12 years. Minnesota Vikings, 9-2, fighting for their division. The division that they haven't won in a I can't even lie. I don't remember the last time the Vikings won their division. But big, big game tomorrow, guys. Daniel, it was great having you in here. And all the new guys that came into the basement tonight, great having you guys in here. Hit the subscribe, the bell notice, the like button. Keep this basement rolling toward 1,000. Oh, we already got the 1,000. Just keep the basement rolling. I'm so used to saying that just came out. We're already beyond 1,000 now. Just keep the basement rolling is all. Bruin, see you guys. Bruin, you coming in tomorrow? Jets, 1 o'clock. We'll see you tomorrow, man. Get all pumped up. New York Jets. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to watch TV. I'm not watching highlights. Time to eat. Gunner, I'll try to pop in tomorrow. Have a great night, guys. Gunner, thanks for your support as always. Bruin, Daniel, drop in tomorrow. Ty, Mikhailov. I know Mikhailov will be here. He's a Vikings fan. He'll probably be the first one in the basement. Big Bear. Nice to meet you too, Daniel. Subscribe and hit that bell notice. Drop in anytime, man. We're all New Yorkers in here. Well, not everybody, but you know what I mean. This is a New York sports basement. We allow all teams. Australia is present in the basement. We have Marine Corps representatives in the basement. We got everything in the basement. That's what it's about. Buffalo Bills fans. Daniel, you're in here now. I hope to see you back, Daniel. With nice meeting you too. And thanks for bringing a lot of the history of your experiences being a Ranger fan and throughout time, man. We really love having you in here, Daniel. That was a lot of great information, man. And I love hearing historical things from yourself, man. It was really good. Big Bear. All right, guys, it was great watching the game with you. Thanks, Johnny, for hosting. I got my notifications on, so I'll join you guys in the next game. It's an honor to chill with you guys. Big Bear, it's an honor to have you and all the cellar dwellers in here. Thank you for the compliment. As I say, brother, we are all just fans in here kicking it. That's it, man. I'm just a diehard sports fan. You guys are diehard fans, man. We're all just in here kicking it. No, you know, it's awesome to have you guys in here. Without you guys, this channel doesn't happen, man. So thank you, everybody. I'm going to eat. Got to take the basement mascot out, Rocco. We're going to end this night on a good note. Daniel, I really hope to see you in here again as well, sir. We have great times, and I love hearing historical things. So awesome, Daniel. Thank you. Thank you, Big Bear. All the regular cellar dwellers, everybody. Love you guys. Yeah, thanks, Gutter. Thanks. I saw it was muscle memory just to say subscribe, bell notifications, like button, keep the basement rolling to 1,000. That last part is muscle memory. I've been saying it for almost a year now, right? So we made that 1,000 milestone because of you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys, man. You guys make me want to come on here. You guys make me look forward to coming on here. Enough of the sentimental crap. The Rangers lost. I'm eating. I'm taking the dog out. We're going to watch regular TV. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm Johnny Basement, and I am out. Better see some better Rangers on Monday, too.